Hey, sorry everybody, I'm doing my goal line. Happy Tuesday. Do you think Final Fantasy 1 and 2 are gonna have a 3D remake? Strangers of Paradise. I mean, just one more. Say it louder, P-Stone. My head isn't big enough yet. It's just, whenever I think of big heads now, I'm just gonna think of that one scene from Witch Watch. We got a big ass head. Here, I gotta write the alt text. I don't think Square Enix is going to do full-scale remakes of the pre-7 games anytime soon. I agree. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think so. Hold up. There I am. Did I turn the white balance thing off? Do I look uber white? I do. Well, it looks tired. I did just wake up, but I was sleeping on this side of my face, so let's make myself a little more approachable. There, if I make myself super orange, you can't tell. You can't tell. Ew, I look gross. If I make myself super oily, I look gross. Look at this. If I put the white balance on. Oh god, now I'm super orange. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. I'll just leave it like this. They all look bad. Yeah, they're all some layer of bad. Like, they're not very genuine. Genuine? Yeah. Violet big head. Hold up! The battles are beginning and I'm posting my FARC. This is what you guys came here to see, right? Once I get a green screen, this is all over for you guys. This is all over for you guys. How are we today? Aoja, I saw you say hello. I saw you drop. How are you, dude? I know you're away. Is that my channel name? It's all over once the green hits the screen. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm farking saying. That's what it's all about. Gosh, I had too much stuff on my desk. One of these days. But happy Tuesday. We're gonna start Final Fantasy II Pixel Remastered today. That was the aforementioned information. Oh my god, I don't know who actually cares about this because none of you freaks, none of you awesome epic people liked my post. I did post it at like the freaking ass crack of nighttime though, which is a thing people say. Speed Racer in IMAX was amazing. I think it's still playing for this week if you can get to it and if you like Speed Racer, you will absolutely love the reissue. The colors are so didn't realize it was an IMAX. It was so good. It did unfortunately hurt Alina's face and eyeballs, and that is actually very, very unfortunate and obviously not good. But as someone that loves Speed Racer, the movie was the one. All right, I've posted my lives everywhere. I can stop ignoring you guys. I can look you in the eyes when I talk to you. I saw Mills giving me a sleepy lurk. I appreciate it. Rift, I saw you from earlier. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the good luck. I'm bestie. No takesy backsy. We can say bestie. Finally watched it a couple years ago. It was real good. Yeah. I enjoy having my eyes blasted by lights and bright colors. Yeah. The only time I've now realized, because this has happened 2 days in a row, the only time I experience any kind of like visual duress or like problems, this is not even a problem. The only time my eyes get a little fuzzy is right after I wake up. So like Elena was trying to show me something on her phone and I was like, I can't see. But we're good. I'm good. This weekend is freaking Mother Mary and Michael. If anybody wants to see Mother Mary and they like legitimately would go see it this weekend, I have a free ticket through my A24 subscription and I already have tickets through my unlimited movie plan. So just send me an inquiry. First come, first serve. If not, don't even worry about it. That was me last night. I lost the middle Final Fantasy IV run. I saw you playing. I had you on my computer when I was working this morning. Evil. Star, why we yell today? Why we yell today? Mr. Persona / Skies of Arcadia. Shart, why don't you yell? There's nothing to fix. There's nothing to fix. It's perfect. What's not perfect is me freaking catapulting my phone onto my foot. Hi, Slowpoke. Can I ask, did you beat Final Fantasy IV? I did. I can actually see right now. It took me. I've played Final Fantasy IV through Steam Pixel Remaster. It took me 19.6 hours. I have 21 out of 30 achievements. That means I played Final Fantasy IV less time than I played Final Fantasy 1. So, the comment was directed to Christopher. There he goes again. It's not my fault that my autocorrect decided your name is Shart. Autocorrect, you did a great job. You're doing God's work out here. We'll see what we do for the rest of the week. I've become fully Final Fantasy pilled and I don't even care. So that'll be enjoyable. I was going to set up streaming for TikTok also, but I'm a little hesitant for that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anybody personally that's also streamed on TikTok and Twitch at the same time. Well, I know Jen has done that in the past, but I don't know. It concerns me. I'm excited for the moves. Me as well. Me as well. I love going to the movie theater. I'm also depressed. Why are we depressed today? Out of 1 through 6, what do you think about the story? Well, I haven't played 2 and I haven't beaten 3, so I can't really say. I think 6 probably has the best story. Q, what the heck, dude? I saw you playing Under Night and Birth. What the heck? Raiders. Welcome in. What the flip? Welcome in Rodham, welcome in Q, welcome in everybody. I hope Q was playing fighting games so good, learning Under Night. And wasn't it all talking about how I very vocally was like, I will never play a fighting game. But welcome, we're getting a late start. I'm Rascal. I play a lot of JRPGs, RPGs, Resident Evil. I write stuff down in my little book of knowledge. We're starting this game fresh today. Fresh. And thank you for coming through. Here you go. Have a piece of gum. What the heck though? It's kind of early for you, eh? I hope everything's well. Hope everything's good. I hope you're having a good night. We'll start the game here soon because, like I said, I started late. His name is Christopher McCresty. He's called Mr. Pickles. Star, whenever we see anything pickle related, anything, I'm always like, you know who'd like that? And it's assumed that it's you. Final Fantasy 2 is my third favorite. I'm excited for this. I know very little about this game, which is awesome. All I know is I got this. Hold up. I got this. I pulled this card the other day. Boom. It's blurry, but it's the pro tag, which is named Fidian. I'm very excited. Q, I don't know if you're actually here or not, but we've decided amongst ourselves that with no specific time frame, we will actually be playing Final Fantasy 14 again from the beginning. So maybe we could actually fish together. Maybe this will actually happen. Wemps for Denny's? I don't know. I gotta use the chicken, but I'd have to make everything from scratch. So I don't know. I mean, I don't have to use it tonight, but I was thinking I would. I can make anything though. I rated someone in the end of stream said that all evil stream is nice person. You? They're saying you're a nice person? Impossible. Your name is Evil Rafus. You have to be evil. It's not at all a reference to like Evil Gundam. Just the name. Yeah, you're not evil. You're a nice person. Jesse, did you pog today, I fear? Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you for boop. Thank you, Festive Avocado. Thank you, oh god. You put an E at the end of your name. Is it oh no, is it Siffy? Is it Syfy? Is it Sif? I'm so sorry. I'm illiterate and also a buffoon. Thank you for the follow. They're anonymous. Almost pog, finally countered the hardest move. Bro. So that Exhibition 33 has amazingly fun combat, and golly gee, one of the best soundtracks I've heard in a minute. And that's so cool you're doing it. That's so cool. Are you playing PC? Are you playing like with a controller? Yeah, it's Fuego. Radical, dude. But right, Raiders, I am Rascal. I play a lot of RPGs, JRPGs. I'm really into the lore of video games. I really love the music of those RPGs. I do write down the lore in my little book. It's over here. So that I can, chronicle my times with them. And if you want to hang out and chill vibe, that's us. Like I said, I'll be starting the game here really soon. I wasn't expecting to be double rated, so I am now trying to make up for that time here, but have a piece of gum. Ah! He's pogging it, I fear. He's doing great. I saw you playing a bit, gosh, was it yesterday? Or maybe the day before. I think it was yesterday, though. I wish it was a PS4 controller. Wait, why? Is it because of the R2 trigger, or what is it? It's just because of the way it feels in your paws. I gotta go play my first Kirby game right now. I shall lurk. Okay, have a nice time. Thank you. Also, Ty for mentioning Scars of Arcadia. You're the Scars of Arcadia guy that I know. You're the one. You're the one. I just got waxed. Now you can go surfing, bro. Now you can go surfing, dog. Q, what's up? Q, I was being mean to you the other day. I would actually play the game with you. Just don't expect me to be very good. I don't like the chunkiness and material appeal. I've heard somebody else say that. Speaking of, I left my controller in the other room again because we were playing Reanimal. So I'll have to get up and grab that. I'll push that ad through so that we don't have to worry about that for a while, and then I'll go grab it. Jesse, good luck with Kirby. Good luck with the Super Boss. That's a rad combat system. How do you like Final Fantasy 1? I loved it. I thought Final Fantasy 1 was amazing. I thought it was very simple in the best of ways. I thought it captured everything I love about Final Fantasy exploration and combat. And I appreciate that the combat system was different via its magic mechanics. I thought the final boss was like hard compared to the rest of the game, satisfying, but none of the game was so hard that I really had to think too hard about it. I only got lost a little bit. I never get lost. I'm very excited to play to play Final Fantasy 2 here. I want to play Squeaka. I love Squeaka. Kirby Squeak Squad. I've never played Kirby Squeak Squad. I've only played Kirby Epic Yarn. But I love Kirby. I thought the PS5 controller was chunka, but I warmed up to it. I really like it. And I don't even notice it until I go back to the PS4 controller every so often. Tell these cues of your idea. I was just saying that we decided we're going to play Final Fantasy 14 as well as Final Fantasy 11. Again, from the beginning, with no specific time frame of when we're starting that. So maybe we could actually fish. I'm gonna run this ad real quick. But for the people that don't have ad, I'll just be here. I gotta go grab this controller. Thank you, Evil. Have a nice sleep. Have a nice sleep. So let me go grab this controller real quick. And then we can actually like play the farting game, yeah?
Dwarven crafts. Find dwarven crafts.
Hey, thanks for the follow. The most professional stream where I forget my controller every single time. They are anonymous follows. I appreciate you. I'm more of a lore guy slash music enjoyer. And I got a blue cardigan. Big Final Fantasy fan. What else is happening? I don't think I have anything big to share in terms of any of the conversations we were having for Final Fantasy pro tags and what have you nots today. I've had some pushback on there's an okay amount of people in terms of Final Fantasy 7 that don't agree with the timeline theory, and that's fine. I do ultimately think that the people talking about, you know, what's actually happening are basically just talking about this, the time travel, or not necessarily time travel, but parallel existing branching worlds. We're just using different vernacular. I did 2 really okay combos in battle. Progress. Are you fighting like the PC? Yes, let's fish. Lit, dude. Lit. How did you enjoy WrestleMania? You said you were having a bunch of people watching it on Sunday, eh? Oh, lame. Don't even listen to me. Fine. I'll be over here in freaking Balam Garden, pogging my face off, having fun with the bros. Zell and Squall, Selfie and Quistis, we're over here just having a good time. I got the Burt's Bees. I got the Burt's Bees on. I'm moisturized. I'm thriving. I'm a child soldier. I'm going to war. Do I still have that video? Hold up. Do I still? Oh, I used to have this sick video for Mentos. I don't. I need to replay 8 sometime. It's been a long time. I've only ever played it all the way through one time, and it took me 45.9 hours, and it was the remastered version, so I would love to play the original one so I can truly be the most attractive guy in the room. I have the PC version, and I also have the PS1 version. I'll probably play the PS1 version next. There's something real exciting about playing tangible PS1 games. I don't believe you, but I will be in Limsa waiting for you like that dog in Futurama. I still have a minute of ads. I hope you're having a good time playing Under Night. And I hope you had a good time watching WrestleMania, is what I was saying. I know you said you were having an all-day Sunday Warch party extravaganza for that. I hope that was exciting for you. I've been trying to practice learning Spanish again. It's been pretty fun. I wish I did better when I was in school. Same. I took like 3 years of German, and I wish more of it stuck. But the truth is that I've remembered more Japanese via the one time I learned hiragana and all the anime I've watched versus 3 years of German. I played in like 2011, 2012. For me, my last play date, because it was on Steam, was October 6th, 2022. It was immediate. Oh my God, that's like immediately after I started streaming, and then I stopped. I didn't do my 2 Jorb. Oh, see, I remembered I needed to do it, but I was thinking of all the other things I had to do for stream, and I didn't do it. So you're right, I didn't do it. I'm fired. When are you entering Eorzea? I don't know. I really want to play Final Fantasy 11, but I want to buy it when it's on sale, and it hasn't. I heard somebody say it was going to be on sale potentially next month. I don't know. I think we'd probably play it on Saturdays for stream, at least pretty long, and then we might, you know, if we really wanted to. I don't know if we would. We might play intermittently. I say we chip something over. Now what? Get the lifeguard. Cryptic, how are you today? Don't waste this violence on him. It's that bubble. WrestleMania was dope, not their best, but dope. Come to watch men make out with their bodies. Women too. I hope he had a good one. I heard that the main event was really good. I don't think I'm gonna platinum 8 on Strema. It's been too long since I've gone through it for being a favorite. That's something. Whenever I think about playing like the PS1 version of the game, I'm like, but I want the achievements. I want the achievements. And then it stops me. I'm gonna get 2 booted up so that we can play this for real, because it's already like 8:20. I've only 30 minutes into stream though. None of this would be a problem if I didn't have to wake up early for work. It's not so much the time it is now, it's the time that it will be later. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's see. Do I got the thing on? I didn't even get it on right, guys. Didn't even get it on right. Didn't even get it on right. It's the only reason why I play, for the trophies. Yo, I got that big old thing on the stream. Love it. Your time is up. Your time is now. You can't see me. Your time is now. How did you enjoy WrestleMania 11? How are you? Does 8 have retro achievements? Maybe. It doesn't satisfy the ape part of my brain that likes PlayStation achievements though. It's just not the same. It's just not the same. What's up, Card? How are you? Little ape brain. Little? Yeah, probably. Here, let's put the volume down a bit. I think we put it on like 80. I think that was our section, and then put this on 4. Yeah, I think that's right. Cool. You know what it is? It's the best game series in the world to me. We're here with Final Fantasy 2. I've always loved this picture. Sorry. I've always loved this picture of Final Fantasy 2, this Amano artwork. I've always just assumed that that's Firion, but maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't Firion. Maybe it's somebody else. I don't know, because I don't know anything about it. Night 1 was ass. Night 2 brought the Demon Fin back, so Night 2 is W. That's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it for Night 2. It's a real shame what they did with Demon Finn Balor, or what they didn't do with him. I played some 6 PR yesterday. My partner has been camping the Switch 2 to play Tamagotchi Life, get the party split. Now I want to replay 6. 6 is so fun. 6 is so good. Such a good cast of characters and just like silly world, fun world, serious world. There is something special about the pixel era, 1 through 6, I would say, of Final Fantasy. I think most people would probably say 4, 5, and 6, but I'd include 1, 2, and 3. I think there's something very magical about them, even if they're not each the perfect game. They're the perfect game to me. Thank you so much for the follow. They are anonymous. Some of the best title cards. I agree, and I think also. I think 2 in general has some of the best artwork that I've seen. I think Ishitaka Amano did a beautiful job, obviously all the time, but I just think it's so good that I've seen. It's Firion's game. Dragon Sage, what's up? I do want to keep saying Furion, but maybe it is just Furion, eh? 1, 2, and 3 set the stage for what was to come for years and years. They're special. They are special. They make me very... It's a very feel-good kind of nostalgic. I mean, the leftovers. Okay, I ate half of it earlier for lunch, so please enjoy. We can have a lighter dinner because that's kind of a bit. I don't want you to hurt your tummy. People including 5 feels like such a rarity, unfortunately. 5 to me is so good. Yeah, you know what? People normally would say 4, 6, and then they would totally overpass 5. It's so funny all the tin when people are like talking about how, if they talk about the Sakaguchi era of Final Fantasy, if they talk about, you know, the glory days, the golden days of Final Fantasy, they fail to include so many of the titles. More often than not, what I hear personally is they say 4, 6, 7, sometimes they'll say 8 and 9 and 10, but man, 1 was great. I love 5. We're gonna check out 2, and then we'll check out 3. 5 is the best one. I love 5. I think it's because 5 was skipped over back in the day. No, that's super fair, but they don't have that ability now. 5 was his favorite. It's putting respect on 5. 5 is the best job system to this day. To this day, it has the best job system. All right, everybody, who wants to be who? If you're here now, you get first pick. First come, first serve. There is no favoritism, no bias here. Me be fiction. You want to be fiction? You already said Menni. You did. So which one is Alina? You wants to be the Gorla? Okay. And then P-Stone wants to be Furion. Got you. I gotta type your name. I'm gonna type it exactly as I see it. I apologize if anybody if you know, somebody is somebody they wanted to be. It's true, it's true. Oh, you wanna let Violet? Are you sure? Are you sure? We totally can. Perfect then. Violet, welcome to the party. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the crew. I'll be whoever it left day. Well, we got guy in cape, and we got buff guy with shoulder pauldrons. Who wants to be who? We got 2 fellas left. I had to include the underscores. It's part of your identity. Alina, do you want to be one of these guys, or do you not want to be some guy? I feel like you don't want. This guy's name is Guy. He has a purple cape and like a teal chest piece. He looks crusty. He does look kind of crusty. We got Leon and Guy. I'm Guy. All right, Lime. Do you want to be Lime Scaly? You just want to be Lime. I'm gonna put your full title until you tell me otherwise. Or I could put Limey. And then we got Leon. Who wants to be Leon? Maybe nobody. Maybe nobody gets to be Leon. Maybe Leon is just Leon. Let your heart lead you. My heart is my guiding key. You can pretend I'm a random starting zone goblin. We're gonna be fighting those goblins. I will be Leon. He looked crusty. I totally just skipped the I will be Leon. And I just read the he looks crusty. And I was like, you don't want to be him. All right, we did it, everybody. We did it. This is our crew. P-Stone, _ Violet, Limey, and Alina. What's up, King Alien? That's not how you spell Ochu. I can make you Alina Chu. I'm Ochu in the game. No, you're this one now. You crusty Leon. Let's go. Oh, lovely little rose, eh? A long-lived peace. is at an end. I got that crust on me. Oh no! The Emperor of Palmacia has called forth monsters from the underworld and has begun his campaign for world conquest. A rebel army arose in the kingdom of Fynn to thwart the Emperor's plans. The text is actually really fast here compared to the first game. But the rebels' castle fell to an all-out assault by the Empire. It's a cowboy? Left with little choice, the rebels withdrew to the remote town of Altair. Yo, this is based. 4 youths from Flynn also found themselves fleeing the Imperial forces. They had lost their parents at the hands of the Empire, but their escape wasn't over. Yo! Yo! What? This is awesome! This is awesome! This is how you start a game. This is sick. What's up, Sword? I have Assassin's Creed Shadows for Xbox, got a physical for 20. King Alien, that's so cool. I have not played an Assassin's Creed since the first one. How are you liking it? I love how they portray Bartz in Dissidia gameplay. Yeah, he swaps. I think I read that him and Furion potentially are like the best at adapting to any type of weapon. Gundam 086. Welcome in, dude. How you going? Welcome in. I know we had the pleasure of briefly interacting in Alina's stream, but how you going today? Lemmy, congrats on first day tomorrow. That's gonna be so good. That's gonna be so good. I'm excited for you. Cast fire on these bombs? No. I pre-ordered Yoshi and the Mysterious Book, Switch 2. I haven't played a Yoshi game ever. Yeah, I gotta read fast. Congrats on 2 months. Do you have any updates on the Hyakushiki? No. I do not. He's here. We'll probably build him on my birthday. How about that? How's that? Altair, where's Al Muali? I don't even know who that is. I didn't even get to that spot. I don't even know what that is. All good, thanks. Radical. Let's see what we got. P-Stone, you're our guy right now. I guess we just fight. Elena, you missed. Oh! Oh, I guess we're all missing. Oh! Oh. Unfortunately, we sucked some ass. Will he live? He will. I sense a strong life force within him. He should regain consciousness soon. We found them like this on the escape from Flynn, fallen from terrible wounds. By the time we brought them here, I feared it was already too late. His life is not in danger. This sigil will strengthen his life force. We should let him rest now. Of course. We'd best be off to the meeting. I imagine they're already waiting for us. If the Empire is allowed to complete the dreadnought they're building in Bafsk, their attack will begin in earnest. We gotta write this down. This game actually has sick beginnings. From humble beginnings. Final Fantasy 2. We were attacked, besieged. We fled. We lost. And now Hilda is helping heal us. We farked it! I hardly played any of Assassin's Creed 1. That was the last one I played, though. I'm the guy. Yeah, you hit him, but you didn't do any damage. But you hit him. Final Fantasy 2 is nice. Not my favorite, but still good. I've not played this one, so I'm very eager to figure it out. So far, To say nothing of the rest of the game, but this beginning is awesome. This is a very cool beginning. Why you kill these? It's not my fault. And I was Vincent. You were Vincent. And then you were also the name of my attack move in Mother 3. Putting my pants on. I wasn't ready. And I shoved a sword in my butt. It's not my fault. We cannot sit idly by and watch. We must act. All right, P-Stone. It's time to get up. We got the world to save. They preserve the character in me, Onion. I've lately been seeing a decent amount of hate, actually, directed at the Pixel remasters for not actually, one, having all of the content, and then two, for not capturing the sprite pixel goodness of the originals. I think this is the most accessible starting point for these classic games without needing, you know, original hardware. So I love them. And it does seem like they put a lot of care into them. Alina! Violet! Limey! Where are you? We actually speak in this one, eh? Oh, my friends! Keystone, you're alive! I thought you'd... I'm fine, Violet. You seem all right too, Limey. But wait, where's Alina? Oh no. Princess of Flynn, save us. But Alina, not here. I see. Don't worry, I'm sure he's okay. Yo, this is the best song in the world. So you've regained your strength. Very good. Your life force is strong indeed. It was you who saved us, wasn't it? Thank you. Forgive me, Your Highness, but there is something I must ask of you. Please, let us join the rebel army. I could never allow such a thing. You know nothing of battle. You would only be throwing your lives away. You should return to your homes. But we have no homes. Not anymore. The Imperials attacked, and our parents... I am truly sorry, but that changes nothing. I cannot permit you to join our army. If you've nowhere else to go, you're welcome to stay here in Altair. If you know our password, you should be able to live here well enough. Fuck! I don't know the password. They're gonna kick me out. They're gonna kick me out. I think it'd be nice to have the options for things like the GBA character portraits. I don't even know what that looks like. Limey got limey shirt. We Explodia. First Gundam refuses to address Weed Hazard, and now Final Fantasy 2. It's true, 2 times over. I'm just here so I don't get fined. The wild password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. Wait a minute, what is this? What is this system? We learned Wild Rose. The Wild Rose is the insignia of the Kingdom of Flynn. It represents our hope for a flourishing future of strength and beauty. But what will become of Flynn now? I've heard that the Empire's captives suffer there in confinement even as we speak. Violet, your brother Alina is missing, is he not? Ah, it's possible that he's being held in Flynn as well. But Flynn is far too dangerous to travel to now. The Emperor's beasts still stalk the streets. Gaining entrance to the city will not be easy. The man at my right is Min Wu, the white wizard who tended your wounds. Speak with him before you leave. He may be of some assistance. Yo, anything else? This is crazy. We have a dialogue system? I'm pressing the button. It's not. Look at, oh, and now we have formation. Oh, we got front line, back line, and you used the bow, so it does make sense to put you at the rear. Oh my gosh, now we're playing Final Fantasy. Gamers, now we're playing Final Fantasy. The nostalgia will kick in. I never played the original one though, so I don't really have like an innate nostalgia. I'll definitely check it out, but I'm gonna play it with the The arranged one. Oh, it says scan lines. Okay. There it is. There it is. Classic. Running around in circles just like the people of old. Look at that. Beautiful. This is Final Fantasy. Yo, okay, so all I can say is what I've seen, but this is actually like really cool. To say nothing of what comes after this, but so far this is pretty sick. He's a sick outfit. Yeah, and I love his helmet. Although I will say I didn't really enjoy his helmet in any subsequent Final Fantasy game. They usually give you his helmet as like just a costume piece, like you could use in Final Fantasy 14, for example. And I always thought it was really ugly. Write that down. Write that down. I left to go heat up last night's pasta. I show up like, oh hey. Yeah, I think it sounds really, really good. Meanwhile, I'm Glasses. No, you're beautiful. Limey, you're beautiful. Look at you. So what do you like, our fighter? I see your destiny clearly. The future it holds seems closely entwined with my own. You will begin by journeying to Flynn. That is the first step toward realizing your fate. There are no key items, no terms to learn. You've wasted no time using the password. Heed well the information it will bring you. You can learn much of value by listening. I offer you one more bit of advice before you depart for Flynn. Those who have fallen in battle can be revived at a sanctuary. Should one of you fall before you reach Flynn, go without hesitation to the nearest sanctuary. Okay. We head to Flynn. After learning the password, which was Wild Rose, which is also the loading screen. Yo, this is pretty sick so far. I would say this is like up there with sickest Final Fantasy beginnings. Hi, Jeff. How are you today? I'm sorry work was... Well, I guess you just told me. I was literally about to be like, I'm sorry. How are you today? I'm sorry work was some shit ass. I hope the rest of your day is really good. It's my RPF. Yo, thank you so much for subscribing with your Prime. Benios, what the heck? Thank you. The port of Palum lies not far east of here. The lake separates us, so you won't be able to reach the town without a Kanuya. Gosh, words are so tough. But the lake separates us. Goodness. This is the rebel army's war room, okay? What about the Mizzard? Heading to Flynn, are we? It's not my place to tell you what to do, but I'd reconsider if I were you. It's a dangerous place to be, you see. The city is crawling with the Empire's monsters. To the north lies a small village called Katreya. Judging by the look of you, you'd be lucky to make it that far. Okay, let's write that down. North. Katreya. Before you go anywhere, I suggest you visit the room with the sigil that saved your life. There you'll find people who can teach you a thing or two about adventuring. I think you're going to need all the advice they can spare. Well, he hates me. And then he told me Flynn was to the west. Or sorry, Palum. Palum is east. Totally different place. Totally different location. That's why we write it down. Also, I know it's canoe. I'm the exhaust. Please rest up. Please rest up. Which mainline games have you not played yet? This one, I haven't beaten 3, and I've only attempted to play the 3D version of 3, but we'll play the Pixel Remaster. So 2, 3, and 11. Those are the only mainline Final Fantasies I haven't played. Also, much to my disparity, I will go back to it. I promise. I have not beaten Final Fantasy 16, but I've gotten very far along. But we were restarting the game, and we're not very far at the beginning. But I think we're just going off on an adventure with Sid now. For the shit Final Fantasy 2 gets, I think deep down it's a really great game. It tried lots of different things. It's just that implementation back then didn't quite land. So far, having literally done nothing, that's exactly what I get from this game. I think that the beginning of this is like so cool. There probably was some more. Sorry, I thought they were giving me the freaking Final Fantasy 7 bombing mission intro here. Yeah, I feel like there's probably just some things that don't land. Maybe there are some really tedious things in like the earlier versions of this game, but I've heard that the pixel remaster of this game actually is quite easy comparatively, so we'll see. Game is the father of all the Saga games, and I gotta play Saga. I gotta play Saga. I only have Romancing Saga 2 physically, the remake, but I would love to play those. Oh, and I did. Some of you guys are gonna love this, some of you guys are gonna hate this. I did finally just go through yesterday or the day before, I don't remember. I bought Lightning Returns, and I think I saw it ship, so I haven't mentioned that yet. We'll be playing Lightning Returns, so we'll finally finish the 13 trilogy. Finally. Love your alert of Camille be Don. Camille is a man's name. I love Zeta Gundam. I feel like most people that like Gundam like Zeta. I'm a strong true defender. I'm gonna gush about this the entire time. Please do, because I love Final Fantasy. In your experience, are there any Final Fantasy games where the story starts engaging good and then falls off before the conclusion? No, but I don't think the story ever gets bad, but I think there are some times where the story beats start to falter and it becomes just like a little more outwardly difficult to enjoy, but haven't actually done anything to like throw it off. I basically think there are some games where the ending, the conclusion, lore wise is very solid, but the execution is kind of muddy. And this is where I would talk about like maybe even like a Final Fantasy 9, if I'm being honest. Like 9, 13, absolutely. I think the ending of 13 is really good, but I do think it gets kind of convoluted at the end, which is why I enjoyed most of 13, the beginning, up until when everyone was like, oh, now the game's open. I think that's kind of where they start to lose focus. I guess you could say the same thing about 15. I think just that's really where it kind of starts to show its whole behind of where it was unfinished. But I still love 15. I'm a 15 defender. I'm excited to watch 2. I only saw bits when Jin streamed it. So funnily enough, that was the first time I ever saw him stream anything, because I was coming back from TwitchCon and it was like 5 o'clock in the morning or something, and I just opened up Twitch to some random Final Fantasy thing, and that's what he was playing. I just realized Squall's gunblade doesn't shoot projectiles. It uses instead it's more like uses the blast to make the swings more powerful. Yeah, so the way the gunblade operates is exactly that. It's not so much that he like points his gunblade and shoots a bullet at you. It's that it forces a stronger impact that then also has explosive, literally, tendencies in wherever it's striking, which is why it's so freaking cool. Finish 16. I gotta finish 16, and I gotta play the DLCs. Look at these old ass wizards. I'm just a shy lurker, but I love Final Fantasy. Hope you have fun with too. Benios, thank you so much. Thank you again, really for the subscription. I hope you continue to have a fun lurk. So I apologize if I'm talking a whole bunch, but that's also part of what we do here. Largely though, the conversations are Final Fantasy based, so hopefully it doesn't turn you off too much there. Have I played a Final Fantasy 4 of the After Years? I haven't played the After Years, but I'm going to play the After Years. I know it's not received as well as the original game, understandably so, but this is I'm going to play every single one that I haven't played. Lurkers are always welcome. Exactly. Dragon Quest 2 is not popular. Dragon Quest, a lot of people really love Dragon Quest 2 HD Remaster. I think that's a really lovely thing about the remasters that are coming out. It just gives people the opportunity to enjoy things that they didn't have, that they may not have been interested in or didn't have access to previously. Yeah, thank you for welcoming Benius. Tinka. Lightning Returns. Yeah, I gotta beat Lightning Returns. There's no, I couldn't play the other two and then not do it. Haven't been able to pull the trigger on Lightning Returns. I'm just very curious about it. I know the combat and everything's different. And that is the game that makes Lightning the most powerful Final Fantasy protagonist, in my opinion, most likely. So, we'll see it. Final Fantasy VIII has the most confusing ending. I think I love Final Fantasy VIII. Final Fantasy VIII is a tough one for me. Like 8, 9 are difficult for me, I guess, because I love them. And I feel like oftentimes my love for things overshadows what actually happens, which is probably like a good thing, right? Because then I'm able to enjoy it more. But I loved 8 all the way through. Shall I teach you about chests? You open them. Okay, so he's not really telling me anything fascinating. No, did they tell me anything cool? It's a flea. No. Weapons, no. Lesson of skill levels. Skills can be divided into 2 broad categories: weapon and magic. There's more. Weapon skills are divided by one type of swords and axes. Oh, so everything. Yeah. I heard this. Everything has its own skill level. Isn't this the game where you like hit yourself to boost something? Okay. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Probably the same thing for armor. Formation. No, I understand formation. Formation. Nothing happens. Okay. 15, wonderful game. Very incomplete, but the parts we got I loved. Same. Big agree. I didn't like 8. 9 was better. I love 8 and I love 9. I think each of those games have parts that to me feel unfinished, or I just think they should have spent some more time on them. I think it's a pretty agreeable statement. This is the king's bedchamber. His majesty was grievously wounded in that flight from Finn. He's been resting here for some time. What do you guys say to me, king? An arrow struck me in the back during the battle, leaving me in this state. Perhaps I really have grown old. My daughter Hilda now serves as regent. You should speak with her. Can I have your armor? Can I have this? Can I have this? Can I have this? Can I have this? These old miserable men are y'all, dang. As much as I love 5, it's my favorite SNES game. I very much think it was a gameplay first type of game. I agree. However, for myself, I love the plot of 5 because it is very simple. I think that's the biggest, that and the job system are the biggest selling / draw point for me. You're in the rebel hideout in the town of Altair. Okay. I'm here to steal this. Potion! Gordon, the Prince of Kashuan, is hiding out here in Altair. I don't know what happened, but something has made him lose faith in himself. Okay. Princess Hilda fled here when Flynn, I keep saying Flynn, when Finn was sacked. She's doing a remarkable job of leading the rebel army while His Majesty recovers. Yo, visually, this game is like really about it. It's really nice looking. Oh, I didn't go to that lower chamber. I used to be a whiner about optimal experience with things that have gotten remakes as I've gotten older and kinder. My foremost thought on is accessibility. For like a remake / remaster or whatever, I would prefer them to preserve the original game as much as they can to not, if not in its entirety. That's what I would prefer. But if they are going to change things, I like to experience them myself before I just kind of be like, this is stink. Because I don't know, maybe they really did do a good job. Crisis Core Union is definitely the better way to play Crisis Core. I can't imagine going back to the PSP version. That's the example of a great remaster. I will say personally, while I do think Reunion did a great, fantastic job with, this is such an obvious, on the nose, not even complete, just critical point, I suppose. I enjoyed the original dub cast in the PSP one more than I did the remaster make of Reunion. But that's the only thing I can say there. And I did like the remaster. Everything's just fun about it. That's how I feel about 5. Ooh. Ooh. Just don't break the game. I'm not gonna punch myself. I know I've heard that. I'm Paul, greatest thief in all the world. They've yet to invent the loot I can't burgle or steal. The Imperial coffers have kept my purse fat with gil lately. Why are you telling everybody this? I never steal from the rebels. You can't be sure of that. My home was in Flynn too. I can't even go home now that the Empire has occupied the city. So this is blowing me away, the dialogue system in this game. Like, did any other games of this era have this kind of a thing, or was this not even a thing in the original one? This is the town of Altair. The Imperial forces haven't been deployed this far out yet. I suppose it's only a matter of time, though. Hitting yourself to level your stats is a thing in this game. Don't remember to Pixel Remastered change the leveling. Oh, I didn't realize I went into the same place. And this is just an inn. I can pay them money to heal me. You know what this is giving me, actually? This is giving me big Octopath vibes. My name is Gordon. I was once a prince of Kashuan. Now I'm nothing but a coward. When my brother, Scott, fell in battle, I abandoned my kingdom and fled here. So you've asked to take up arms in the struggle. I'm so afraid Hilda will turn me away that I haven't even asked her. I've been stalling here. I'm just a spineless coward. Go ahead, laugh. I deserve it. I would never make fun of you, Gordon. You bitch. We got okay. At first I thought this was like a bank because they got a scale, but it totally makes sense. It's the same emblem for an item shop. And the sewer was an outer dimensional temporal distortion forming a sewer-like construct. Level up system in 2 got bad feedback, so they went back to the way it was. We'll see. Paul's a skilled thief, but don't worry, you can trust him. He only steals from the Imperials. My money! I used to have 10 million gil. Tobal, the fellow over in that weapon shop, is one fine blacksmith. I think something's been bothering him lately, though. The well doesn't call me ugly in this game. What could you want from me? I'm an old man. The geezer act is just a cover. My name's Tobal, and I'm the best darn blacksmith in the rebel army. Okay. Instead, I'll talk to guy over here. What can I do for ya? I guess we'll buy some stuff, dude. I don't... So... But the up doesn't mean it's better. It's just saying that they can use it. Or there's something about it that would give them a boost. Okay. Oh, no. I don't know. I don't know. Should I? Should I? What do we even got on? Axe. Axe, bow, broadsword. Okay. I always like to say there's a Final Fantasy game for everyone. Some that aren't turn-based, some that are darker, some more lighthearted. And I do think it's lovely that a game series that's this long with as many titles has gone that route. And I think a lot of people fail to remember that. These games aren't literally direct sequels each and every time. They are different experiences that build upon each other. And then, yes, like was mentioned, sometimes they try new things. They always try new things. Sometimes it doesn't land. But I like that they're willing to take those risks. And it's good to remember that they've always been trying to take those risks. What can I do for ya? You can say what's up, dude. I didn't buy stuff in the earlier versions of these games, but now I think I may. Can I wear... Am I able to equip those with a bow? No. Sorry, I just wasted some money. That's okay. Is that a two-hander? It's not a two-hander, so that's fine. It's okay, I'll keep the shield. Maybe we can use it for somebody else. Send Violet to the back rooms. I'm excited to see the back rooms. That's another movie that I have an extra ticket for. First come, first serve. All we have left is the white magic. Crisis Core OG was so good. It's the one thing that keeps me from finishing the remaster. I thought the remaster was great, but I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the mission system in Crisis Core. I've been very open about that. Is this the church? I will accept any and all additional Zack Fair content. You gotta play Ever Crisis. They have that 13 crossover event back. You can get a cool sword for Glenn, everybody's favorite Final Fantasy VII character, Glenn. Not that I recall. No. ET had a talk system like this. This was not received well by Final Fantasy fans. Ah, lame. This is really sick, actually. I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, this is a really nice starting location. I mean, like, you know, lore-wise, it sucks that we're here for the reason we're here, but it's really cool. This is a lovely starting town, I guess, is what I'd like to say. I feel like some RPGs have this type of system, but they're usually the more lesser-known PC-intended games. Did, like, a Star Ocean or anything have this? Or Phantasy Star? Ooh, it's this song? I think this came out before Octopath. What are you trying to say? Yeah, it would be the opposite way around, right? Octopath would remind me of this game so far. Yo, this might be up there for best overworld songs. Are you kidding me? There's active airships in this game? No way. Are you kidding me? Is that for real? That wasn't just like a fluke? That wasn't like I just saw Rayquaza or something? Rayquaza? This game is pretty much the precursor to the Saga games. I'm gonna love Saga. Should I use Mr. Cleanser or Dr. Clean? We always trust the Mr. Cleanser. Yo! Should we grind right here? Hornet! We got ambushed. Our first real fight, and we got ambushed. Good thing I put that shield on him. Good thing I put that shield on you, Limey. Are we too far to hit them? That's my next thought. Oh, poisoned. Okay, we're not. We just probably missed due to the distance. Yo, we're sucking. Okay, we don't have an antidote though. Are you still poisoned? It doesn't look like you are. Let's see. You're not. So poison does not persist. That's cool. They're usually the more lesser known. I literally just read that. Every Final Fantasy game is different. It's true. We get all of our things leveled up. Look at that. Look at that. Maybe I shouldn't level up too much because I need a fourth team member. I don't want them to be under leveled. What's up, Kisaki couple? I'm being attacked by leg eaters right now. I feel like they're gonna eat my face off. Oh, never mind. We're fine. We're pogging. Ooh. 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 How was your stream earlier? I saw you playing Trails, right? I wanted to like Ever Crisis, but I cannot. I'm forced to like it by my obligation to like everything Final Fantasy VII. Ah, the goblins! I need the Goblin Slayer. Look at that. I can't think of which games had it, admittedly. I know I at least played first-person dungeon crawler that had to learn in that system. Well, it's really cool. I just want to get a few levels. I want to get to a point where I'm not going to outright die. If you had a fourth team member, maybe someone crusty who gave you an abandonment issue. A healer, maybe? Maybe a healer? My family, what are you talking about? Can't wait for the Green Goblin Master to start telling you punch yourself. No, it'll never happen. Never. I will never punch myself in this game. The Final Fantasy VII guy likes the Final Fantasy VII girl. Go figure. I know, Aerith is my favorite Final Fantasy character. Call me basic, call me whatever. There's a reason she's the best. It's because it's the truth. I think that's cool things. I love that it has that neat Sephiroth backstory, but the monetization is way too in your face. I haven't been about that, and I only want to play it for the story beats personally. But I want to experience it myself versus reading about it. What's up, Eoja? How's your week been so far, dude? Nice. Now, we don't get heals when we level up, right? No, okay. We'll do a few more, then we'll heal, and then we'll actually move on. This poor goblin. I'm not trying to get over leveled. I just don't want to die immediately. That's my thing. I'm not trying to become so over leveled that the game is no struggle. Also, hopefully the audio level is okay. I think I had it at the exact same level as it was for Final Fantasy 1. Oh, this song's so good. It's so good. A way to help rescue someone who's having some travel-related chaos? Like, flight stuff? That sucks. I mean, that's very nice of you. That's very nice of you. I hope everything goes well for you all and that person. Imagine not having eels. Couldn't be me. I would love an entire Final Fantasy game in the Ever Crisis style, though. The way they did those 7 sprites were rad. They are really cool. Are they? Would you say? I don't know if you've seen it. Are they comparable to Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition, which is another game I'd like to play? I know Alina has expressed similar interest. The battle passes were wild in Ever Crisis. Big FOMO, but I did like the backstory stuff. Still not as fun as Brave Exvius. I've noticed that there's a lot of the same stuff like that on the new Dissidia game. Also, I saw randomly, I had no idea this was happening, but I got an email. Dragon Quest released a new mobile game through Square Enix today? That's something. Their EU phone is yeah, the Smash Tap one. Yeah, I'm not as tapped into Dragon Warrior Dragon Quest as I am Final Fantasy, so I just got an email and I was like, huh? You played the beta? Was it all right? Did it have like the similar issue that a lot of those have? Their bank locked them out, so oh, that's very nice of you going to help them with that. That sucks. I had a similar experience with that when I went to Japan, Chan-kun des. But my phone also broke, and then I just like vibed. I need to play those little onion heads. You prefer them more? Interesting. Yeah, I want to play those. I want to play World of Final Fantasy. I'm very pilled again. Very pilled. Borderlands accidentally leaked their mobile game, so they call it a playtest. Is that what they did? What would you even do in a Borderlands game like that? Here, let's see about buying some new armor. I'm surprised you said Aerith instead of Tifa, since I know more people like Tifa. Well, people I talk to. I like Tifa, but over the years and over conversations, I've learned to. I think Aerith is a more rounded character for me. I also will say through the remake saga that the characters as a whole, to include Tifa, are allowed more time to operate and have more characterization to them. To me, Tifa in the original Final Fantasy game was very existing for the sake of Cloud and not for herself. And I am not as about that. I think that was a similar commentary somebody here said for Rinoa in 8, right? That she exists to them solely to further Squall's characterization. And I'm like, that to me, that's exactly what Tifa was doing in the original one. So I really, really appreciate that, you know, she has more going for her in the new one. But also I don't know, I'm not as about her as I am Aerith, personally. This is the personal thing. I like all the characters in 7. It's not like, oh, you said Aerith's your favorite, so that means you hate Tifa? No, I like Tifa. It's a conversation about who my favorite is. My rule is to only play 1 to 2 gachas. I'm already there. Got you. Did you ever set up Dragon Quest? The 10? Like you said you were thinking about doing again? World of Final Fantasy is good fun. It looks really good. We have it physically. I didn't realize it had a collector's edition though. Should I get the javelin for Limey? I guess I can get the broadsword. No, because they have weapon types. So if I do that, we have to start over. So let's just keep it as is. Time for me to make a radical declaration. I prefer Yuffie. How dare you prefer the more outward and whimsical and fun character that also has a very tragic backstory of a place that is impacted directly, potentially the most, due to Shinra's activity on the world that turned her land, her village, her town, her home from a place of history and camaraderie and love and blah 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 into a theme park. How dare you prefer that character? What's up, Lagaya? How you going? I also love how in your honorable mentions you mentioned dang near every... No, that's not true. That's not true, because I did have some people saying, dang, no Fran. Although I did talk about her outwardly. I also didn't specifically say Garnet, although I do really like Garnet. Same thing with Beatrix. I really like Beatrix. Every other mobile adaptation of an FPS, just a dumbed down version of the main game. This one focuses on Borderlands 3. I think I played like a second of Borderlands 2. Tifa and Rinoa are both based on the same real life person. I would believe it. I would absolutely believe it. I will say in terms of the original 7 and 8, I prefer Rinoa. Not that it has to be a competition, because it isn't a competition. But since we're comparing them. Speaking of mobile games, that reminds me of the Ni no Kuni mobile game. Oh yeah. I feel like Ni no Kuni might lend itself pretty well to that thing, depending on how they, what you actually do in the game. I'll get to it at some point. Best Final Fantasy 7 girl is Barrett. You're right. I have nothing really to expand on that. Barrett for a long time. Barrett, Aerith, and probably Red are my favorite characters in 7. I love Cloud. He might be up there. It might be either Red or Cloud, but Aerith and then Barrett are my favorite characters in 7. So you're right. You're right. He's the best girl. Barrett is absolutely the best. I do love Fram as well. I gotta play 12 again, and I want to play Revenant Wings, the DS game. They don't have Revenant Wings on Steam though or anything. That's, I think, one of the only ones you have to play on the DS that's exclusive now. Or I guess it always has been. Wu-Tai should have won. Wu-Tai will rise again. Wu-Tai will rise again, believe me. How dare you not prefer my favorite character? That cute girl who goes with Aerith into that bad guy's hideout? I wonder what happened to her. She's fine. Nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened to her. Want to play after beat Ni no Kuni 2? Well, if you ever wanted to, you have the ability. I have a hard time playing games on my phone, but I know I'm missing out on some things by not giving them a shot. You know what I never realized? The debate on who was better, Cloud or Zack, was such a hot topic. You never realized that there's a lot of people that go about saying one of those is better than the other. There's a lot of people that dislike Zack, I think unfairly, specifically due to the existence of Crisis Core, because they feel like Crisis Core retcons a lot of what the original game does. And to be fair to them, it kind of does. Specifically involving Genesis, I would say more so than Zack. But I love that they expanded on the character of Zack, who was an existing character in the original Final Fantasy VII. They gave more reasoning behind why Cloud is the way that he is, how he got from point A to point B. That's the kind of world building, that's the kind of characterization that I would hope people would really appreciate. I don't agree with anybody saying Zack, you know, is the original. Cloud stole his identity. I have many talking points on this. I don't need to go too heavy into detail on that. But they're both two individual characters, and I'm very excited to see where we go into the Rebirth series, or the remake series. The only thing I will say for Zack is I love Zack, but he's a very one-dimensional character to me, which isn't a bad thing necessarily, because his role is so specific. It feels like he exists purely to fulfill that role prior to Remake Rebirth, which is why, again, Remake Rebirth are so awesome in my opinion. But it does, I will always be of the typage to say that Cloud is my preferred over Zack, but I love Zack. This, how are you today? How are you today? We're in the wetlands now. I should get a save because I haven't saved once in this game. I need a canoe to go over there. Oh, we got a place. Wait, where did it say we were? Where did it say we were? Thank you for Zack roll. I literally was not trying to. Okay, it's fine. I think my favorite girly Final Fantasy actually goes to Ferris. She's such an inspirational warrior of a character when RPGs are in that time where all, you're a girl. You're gonna get hurt. Be our healer with a bow. I have not learned enough. Betraya. Did we have that written down? No. Oh, yeah, we did. To the north. Angeal is better. Literally, Angeal is like my least favorite thing about Crisis Core. I shouldn't say that. I just think he's very... if Zack is one-dimensional, then Angeal's like half-dimensional. This is the village of Betraya. Flynn is just over there across the lake. See? I can't see. The Imperial forces have occupied Castle Flynn. The gates are drawn and no one can enter. And with Imperial troops and monsters roaming the streets, the city isn't any better off. That's not fair to Angeal. I don't dislike Angeal at all. I just don't feel particularly powerful feelings toward him. Gotrea and Altair haven't fallen into the clutches of the Empire yet, but once the Dreadnought is complete, nothing will be able to stop the Empire. What if we just win? What can I do for ya? You have a better shield, but I can't wear it. Or sorry, you have the same shield, but I can't wear it. Thank you for clothes, but now we're... Oh, I already had one? Of course I did. I should have checked. It's fine. Officially on vacation? Good. Be on vacation. Enjoy your time to yourself away. Was that really far enough from the village? Huh. Have a good time at 14. I'll heal. It's been a minute. How about Loki said Angelo? Angelo is the best girl in Final Fantasy. Angelo is the best. Angelo is the only dog that I can wear on my wrist and then chuck them at my enemies. You know what a bumping battle theme is? Freaking Genova's theme. Genova's theme is such a bumping battle theme. I supremely agree. I have nothing against that. I'm absolutely about that. I think Genova in general is such a freaking banger of a song. Let's buy some of these because I don't have anything at the moment. Oh, you have Phoenix Downs for me? I'm not gonna buy one, but... Whoa, what was that? Was that an elixir? You sell elixirs immediately? Wow. I mean, they're 50 grand. He was definitely the most boring of the three friends. I still think he's the best in the line of Zack, Cloud, and Jill. Do you mean like specifically in like the Buster sword wielders? Is that the categorization he's been put into? 14 is all the good battle themes though, banger after banger. I agree. And stay tuned. We will be playing 14 from the beginning, not specifically right now, but And the proverbial eventually. Stay tuned. Do you mean specifically in his like physical prowess slash swordsmanship? Because I can't really argue with that. I mean, I guess I could potentially say that eventually Cloud outshines him, but he also has more time too. There's a pub just in the outskirts of Flynn. When the Empire invaded, the barkeep didn't make it out in time. They say he's still working there, pouring drinks from the Imperials. Oh. Okay. They said there's... Is the bridge out? Okay, no, this is what it looks like. Yo, this skill system is actually, like, awesome. Oh! This is not good. We should run, right? We should run. We should just run. I'm not even gonna... Not even. Not even. Not even. I know a sprite that'll kick my ass when I see one. There we go. That's more my... Oh, no, I pressed square because I had automatically... Yeah, it's fine. Anyway. Yeah, I ain't taking no chances with that. Now, was that because I was going too far south? Was that particular space? It does seem like it was that particular... I hit a section of the map that out-leveled me. You are buff, though, Violet. His embodiment of the Buster Sword, if ethos is the word, but like the Buster Sword wouldn't be what it is without Angeal's influence. Oh, of course. It couldn't be. It was Angeal's father that crafted the Buster Sword. He is... Say what I will about Angeal. He's not my favorite character in Crisis Core. He's not my personal favorite wielder of the Buster Sword, but he cemented its legacy. He initiated it. He set the standard going forth for Zack, who then imprinted upon Cloud. And Cloud carries that. Although he does be swinging that sword around a little too carelessly. It's a little too much for wear. Angeal's he's crying up there in heaven. But I will give him that. I do think that he was able to cement that legacy, impart it onto those that came after, even if they never knew him. I think by end of Advent Children, you see that in Cloud. A sprite that can kick ass is right there. That sprite kicked my ass. And now we've kicked their asses with our sprites. Have a nice night, Card. Thanks for vibing with us for a bit, eh? I didn't realize we were in an ad. Didn't even realize. Cool. Jeez, we are like obliterating them. Are they just like making me like feel really powerful and then they're gonna tell me that I'm actually not tough shit? Welcome to Finn. These guys are gonna kick our butts. Yeah, we shouldn't go here. Just as we've heard, the city's crawling with Imperial soldiers. We have to be careful. Make sure not to get too close. Let's talk to the first one we see. Rebel Curs! Oh no! I didn't think it was gonna be a big deal. Am I gonna get my butt kicked? Oh no, my butt's being kicked! We should just reload. No, Violet, you're dead. We should reload, right? We should reload. We saved right out there. I didn't think it was a big deal. They did. They told me not to. And now I'm ambushed for my sins. I didn't think it was gonna be the freaking captain. I thought it was gonna be some grunt unit. I didn't realize I was facing Big Daddy Captain of the Guard. All right, note to self, do not talk to the guard. Square was to have a nod to older games. I wonder if they'll pass the Buster Sword down to the next gen via Cloud himself. I am pretty confident that Final Fantasy VII is not going to get that kind of a thing. It would be interesting, but that's a lot for them. All right, don't talk to the guards. We know this now. Oh, wait, there's just monsters as well, eh? I didn't realize. You didn't hear my response? Oh. Let me try to remember what I said. I think I said that something like Angeal definitely cemented the legacy of the Buster Sword. He imposed upon the legacy of it to Zack, who then imprinted upon Cloud the legacy of the sword and Angeal. So I do appreciate him for that. I do think that that is an everlasting thing. Now, Cloud might not initially appreciate that, but I do think he gets there eventually by the end of Advent Children. I do think it's also a little silly. Every time I play Crisis Core, I'm like, dang, Angeal literally like says one thing to Zack and then immediately is gone. I'm curious if he continued the tradition or if he just passed with a sword in his possession and stopped there. Well, literally the Buster Sword, the actual Buster Sword is, well, firstly, he put the Buster Sword in the ground overlooking Sector 5 where Zack fell. But then in Advent Children, we see that he puts the sword in the church of Sector 5 in the slums. So I think that's kind of where that ends with the sword itself. And then he gets the fusion sword that a lot of people actually would like to see make a return. They do have Angeal in Ever Crisis, though, I will say. You know, the fusion sword is one of the coolest weapons in all of Final Fantasy. I agree. I think a combination of how awesome Advent Children made everything look, combined with just the duplicity of that blade, it's so freaking sick. And then like the first introduction we have to the fusion sword is on this awesome motorcycle chase battle sequence. It's so freaking cool. So freaking cool. I don't think it's necessarily like the most iconic sword in Final Fantasy, but is absolutely one of my personal favorites. But again, Final Fantasy VII guy likes the Final Fantasy VII thing, so take it with all the grains of salt. They had some fantastic. They did. What do we got in here? Do you actually sell me things? Yeah, there's nobody around. We have to rescue Alina. A sprinter. Ooh, this one has health. Okay. Okay. We can't just walk over there. We can go down here, though. You know, I don't think there's going to be anything until we actually hit up the kingdom, so... Or the castle. It may not be worth it to just run around here. I didn't realize Limey had upped their health so much. I'll get around to Dirge. Been meaning to play it for 20 years, and if you don't get around to it, I will play it, and you can watch me and love it. But not the combat. I don't love the combat. All right, to the keep. All right, this was a waste of time. We were supposed to go to Petrea, and then we have Palum in the east, so we didn't do that. Is there a separate town over here on the right side? I don't think there is. Okay, it's the same. I thought we were... Maybe, hold up. Before I totally leave, let me just confirm. Oops, I almost ran right into the guy. But I can't get to that store. I never watched a game on Twitch. I can watch a full playthrough and remain spoiler-free. You just kind of vibe, exist in the periphery. I can't get to it. Okay. I love as well that they gave Zach the Buster Sword and Air guys. Makes sense, of course, but it's cool seeing that they have him in it, with it. I haven't really played, not even really. I have literally not watched any of that game outside of being aware of its existence. All right, nothing here. But now we know where it be. Because they wanted me to... No, they wanted me to head to Flynn, so there must be something to do here. Hold up. There's maybe something I missed at the castle, or like a secret... Ah, oh. Never mind. I love and everybody shits on. We're not supposed to be here right now. A specter? Okay, maybe we are... Maybe I'm tripping? Maybe there is somebody we're supposed to fight here? And I just don't know who it is? Maybe I was supposed to go in like a well? Most time I'm responding whatever the streamer is saying. Dang. I mean, that's cool. That you found a system of how to do it for yourself. So am I supposed to actually fight guys? Like... Triple Triad, Queen's Blood, or Blitzball. Queen's Blood. You'll never in my life catch me saying Blitzball. In fact, heck Blitzball. Not a fan. I like Triple Triad though, but Queen's Blood just does it for me. I really love Queen's Blood. I've said this before, I'll say it again. They need to make a mobile or standalone version of Queen's Blood, or expand upon it in the next 7 game. Now, how do I get to that place over there? They said he's still there, so there has to be some way to get there. All 3 mixed together could not be me. You have fun playing Triple Queen's Ball. Could not be I. I love playing with balls underwater. I'm glad somebody said it. Queen's Blood is the best card game in Final Fantasy. I agree. I big agree. All right, we have to get over there. So he's patrolling. Do I have to knock this guy out? How do I get around here? Queen's Blood in real life, so long as they don't have the actual, you know, specter of rage that we have to fight at the end there. Do we have to go around you? What's the vibes? How do I get over there? Do I go up and then go right? Maybe that's what it is. I hope they make a standalone that they don't hire the team that made the Gwent one. I was actually, that's like the most comparable thing, right? Of a card game in another game, branching out and expanding its own system. What about Tetramaster though? Couldn't be me. I'd rather play the puzzle in Final Fantasy 1, the sliding puzzle, than Tetramaster. Send me to the Shadow Realm. We're basically halfway there. I got a foot and a half in the Shadow Realm. It's you, me, and Yugi's grandpa, Solomon. Oh, he's still here. Oh, frick, bro. Don't talk to them. I gotta get Chocobo Racing. I gotta get it. I love Chocobo Racing in 7 Remake, Rebirth. I loved it. I wish the most recent Chocobo Racing was handled better. I was about to type, don't you dare. I knew that would summon you. Whoa, where do you think you're going? Customers aren't allowed behind the counter. Those Imperials are as ill-bred as they come. Aha, you're with the rebels. You'll find a secret door in this wall. There's a wounded soldier back there. Go see if you can help him. Huh? What am I gonna do? I've had it with this place. You guys can take it from here. Don't let us down. Oh. Why did he even stay at all? Oh! Look at this. I love Chocobo Racing in 7 and in 14. I really enjoyed it in 7. I'll experience it again in 14 when we get there. Do we finally get Alina? My neighbor had it. I would love to get it again, the PS1 version. That'd be fun to play. If you actually learn it because the game doesn't explain it, it's much easier than Triple Triad. It's not that bad, just RNG for no reason. No, I like Tetramaster. I do like Tetramaster. I just, I love Queen's Blood. I had tummy problems with the bed. Are you gonna turn me over to the Empire? At least have the decency to kill me first. Maybe this isn't even you, actually. I don't want them to take me alive. I don't think this is you. So, you're rebel soldiers, are you? My name is Scott. I'm a Prince of Kashuan. Oh yeah, that's right. They had Scott. Prince Scott? We were told you fell in the battle. Thank goodness you're still alive. I am, but not for much longer. I don't know why I gave him this voice. I'm afraid I must ask a favor of you. There's something you must tell my brother, Gordon. Tell him I know he has great strength. He must learn to have more faith in himself. I also have a message for the king. Tell him the reason Flynn... I keep saying Flynn. Why am I reading Flynn? Why am I putting an L there? The reason Finn fell so quickly is that Count Bargain betrayed us. He's been made a general in the Imperial Army. There is one more thing. Tell Hilda that I love her. No, don't deliver that last message. The confessions of a dying man, they would only bring her pain. My brother, Alina, have you heard of him? I'm sorry, but I have not. I wish I could be of more help. Here, I want you to take my ring. I'm sure it will be of use. Drops it on the floor. Maybe it's all this talking, but I've grown extremely tired. If you'll excuse me, I just need to rest. Just for a little while. Thanks, Scott. Scott doesn't know. It's true. He doesn't know. Chocobo wasn't okay in 15. Hated it everywhere else. I think I really only liked it in 7 Remake. Rebirth. Scott's the former Prince guy. I say former because now he's dead. Of the Michael fame, I never watched. I'm a Prague. We got the ring. Do we go back? Let's go back to town. I want to get engaged and they fart and disappear into the void. It happens more often than you think, though, right? Like more, you'd be surprised how often that happens. Garland versus Ultimacia. Chaos magic versus time-space distortion. I feel like what does she really have? Just time compression, time manipulation. She does have more cosmic power though. I feel like she's more cosmic. Garland can't do that timey-wimey stuff because Ultimacia is just time compresses. Yeah, same kind of a situation. One's a tank and one's a mage. I feel like, yes, I feel like there's far more potential for Garland, especially after the expansion of the character in Strangers of Paradise. But without thinking too hard about that, I think it's kind of a difficult situation because, well, situationally, we have a pretty similar system of, well, if they fail, theoretically, there's the potential for them to try again at another point in time, right? I think Ultimacia takes that initial fight though. I think that's a pretty clean, time compressed obliteration of Ultimacia upon Garland. But I do really like Garland as a villain. I just feel like he's very like Stoutworth, and if I saw him, I'd be like, the villain character. It wasn't bad in Rebirth, but no chance I was doing the Golden Saucer. I love the Golden Saucer. I did all of it. I loved it. I was all about it all the time. One time I got engaged and then I exploded them just like Scott. And then he exploded on the floor after handing it off. Garland would need to have comparable time magic to be Ultimacia. Yeah. Had to use the fiends, the timey-wimey stuff. I don't think that handing off certain tasks, I don't think that's necessarily a downside to their potential strength level, but I will say on a one-on-one, you can't really call in the fiends unless we're like, he quickly calls in the fiends, and then they get obliterated as well. I mean, they got obliterated by 4 newbie Warriors of Light. I think Ultimacia can like sweep them, right? Ultimacia has access to Maelstrom in Apocalypse. She can just crush with gravity to explode to Earth. Yeah. It gets really convoluted when you bring in the timey-wimey stuff. Like I said, the potential exists for a lot of things. I think outwardly the Ultimacia is the victor. But they're both very like visually striking enemies. Does Garland have Maelstrom? Let's find out. A very quick search does not pop up Garland with Maelstrom. Not to say he doesn't, but I'm not seeing it anywhere quickly. He might have it. I guess it's just not, it's more of a signature move on Ultimacia though. My goat X-Def doesn't care about time. He'd be like, nah, I win. He'd be freaking Gojo. I do think X-Def kind of is that guy though, right? He's kind of like that, nah, I'd win. Maybe I was thinking Typhoon. It's been a minute. One of the things, low-key, that I've run into ever since I've started talking about power scaling Final Fantasy protagonists, characters, villains, is that for whatever amount of information you have as an individual, there's somebody out there that has like, so okay, let's say that you have Garland is an example, thrown out there. Let's say you know so much about Garland, you're like, oh my god, I'm that guy. Like, for whatever reason, I really loved Final Fantasy 1. I just know so much about Garland and the Warriors of Light, so of course I could quickly recall that they would be able to do this situationally. There's somebody out there that's like, nah, remember that one-off weak guy from freaking Bozoville in Final Fantasy 12? That one guy is the GOAT, and they have like the exact amount of knowledge you have on whatever other topic on that thing. and they're able to quickly throw that out there. And I'm like, look, I gotta do a quick Google search because I'm sorry, I'm not as up to snuff on Final Fantasy 12 as I am on Final Fantasy 1. But that's also what makes it really interesting, as long as people don't get upset about it. When people get upset about it, I'm like, you've made this fun situation not fun. Like, take it to Dissidia. Meet me in Dissidia. 1v1 me. They're just fun conversation. It's very like what was that? There was a YouTube show, I think, that did that type of thing where they would like pit characters against characters and they'd be like very serious about it, and then they would have little animations. I don't remember what it was called. It was just like with Screw Attack. Yeah, it was just like a fun little thing. It's obviously not serious, but it was just a fun thing. It's like, who'd win, Goku or some guy? Now, I wouldn't be caught in a conversation with Goku versus whomever, but it's just a fun thing. It was called Death Battle, but it was by Screw Attack. Got you. Got you. There's a few key items that remain in the favorites, but summons magic items have varied widely. It's true. Things have changed. One thing that hasn't changed, though, is this ring we just got from Scott. I think we take the ring back to town, right? See, we just cross this bridge and then we go south. Ours call little bits here and there, and that's okay. Goodness, I gotta get that air conditioning unit soon. It's already getting hot up in here. Although I do think, at the suggestion of one Keystone, my protagonist character, that I will be getting a dual hose. I would like for us to get a dual hose one. All right, first let's sleep. 31 gil. Why 31 gil? Why not just 30 gil? That's what I'm talking. Yeah, I looked into it and I was like, you know what? That actually sounds like a very good idea. Should I show the king? What do you think? He's a good investment. Yeah, I agree. Our password is Wild Rose. Remember it well. That ring belonged to Scott. Is he alive? He gave us this ring in Flynn, just before he lost the last of his strength. Did he say anything? No, nothing. Your Highness, please, the ring belongs with you. No, keep it. It suits a personage of courage. You infiltrated Flynn and returned to tell the tale. You've proven yourselves quite capable. It would seem I underestimated your strength. I would have you lend that strength to our cause. There's a magical metal known as Mithril, and we need strong warriors if we are to obtain it. What about Mithril? Oh, is that the full... Is that it? We lost Flynn because we were ill-equipped. The Empire fought with weapons and armor made of Mithril. I have charged Joseph, a man living in Salaman, with the task of finding a source of Mithril. I do not know the cause, but we've been out of contact with him for some time now. Would you go with Minu to Salaman to look for this? Of course. I heard Her Highness's words and have waited here for you since. To reach Salaman, we must first pass through the port town of Paloon. Take my canoe and let us be on our way. So did we just like never get Lena? 5 or 6 years now. So, I mean, it's definitely a good investment. I feel like no matter where you go, you might have a good use for an air conditioner. Death Battle lost credit because they improperly power scale oftentimes. Do they? I never really watched it. I mean, I'm aware of it. I feel like it was hard not to be, to some extent, aware of it. If he was alive, we would have brought him here. And now he's fucking dead. Well, it's like you could never make it that far on foot. Thank you for the canoe, dude. They have different statements now. I told you I went to go up and heat up leftover pasta. You're still standing in front of the microwave. We've lost Scott as well. He had proposed to Hilda, you know. Now he'll never hear her answer. I always thought he'd make a fine husband to her. We believe Mithril was in common use once, long ago. Some surviving records indicate Mithril was mined in the north near Summit Falls. North near Summit Falls. Okay, I must be missing something because this is awesome. I'm curious specifically what about this people freaking hate. Unless they're going based solely off of the original. I had to walk down like a ton of stairs. I'm like really tired. I'm resting my feet. You know, I think Sephiroth might be able to take on Seymour, though my knowledge is a little spotty on Seymour. So Seymour and Sephiroth are very similar in the sense that they both farkin' suck, and they both don't know when to stop. They both don't know when to stop. Seymour is the guy who just won't quit. They both also have mommy issues. They both have parental figure, motherly issues. They're more similar than you might think. You gotta shape your pasta like a donut when you heat it. People say the new one is fixed, but I don't hear people like talking about how they like it or not, if they like it or not. I still only hear people either kind of disregard it or say it stinks. So we got a canoe now. We can go like this. It's a little fixed. You haven't hit too much of the BS yet. Okay. The opening is great. The opening is good. The old one was fight a guy a lot. I'm heating up pasta down to 1,000 flight stairs. You're doing great. You're doing amazing. So should I go like, cause this is a, can I actually go on this body of water? Minwoo's staff leveled up. Oh, we can. May I ask what you look at the PS1's opening of the game? So is it probably one of the more impressive things to be on the PS1? Yeah, absolutely. Here, let me get it set up. We'll watch it right now. Actually, I can do this. Give me a second. Why do none of these have like any views? No, 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 not that big. Just more wide. Here, give me a second. Do I still have that screen capture? Nothing incriminating? Nothing incriminating. Why is it not showcasing itself to me? It was there, now it's not there. Interesting. Interesting. It doesn't want to show it anymore. What if I disable this? No, it doesn't want to show it anymore. Whoa, what happened? That's weird. Okay, now it's there. I don't know what changed, but we got this. I'm gonna watch this. It's like 2.5 minutes. Holy fingernails, dude. This is that bombing sequence we just saw, where they cast bombs everywhere. This is us, eh? Ooh. There you are. That's UP song. Ooh, this song. You get all those knives. So they're like death knights or something. Or maybe they're just magically spawn knights? It would be cool if they included these in the Pixel Remaster series. Even if it was like an extra scene at the beginning title screen. Because this would get me amped up. This would get me excited. Final Fark to see Fark. That was a treat. Thank you for recommending that. I forgot what Seymour's capable of because Sephiroth could just throw in a dimension that's about to explode or drop a world-ending meteor on him. I do think it depends, like we said, if he's allowed to summon. I do think that changes things. Anima is quite up there, and he is a summoner on top of that. Like, I know we don't really see the full extent of his capabilities, but he's supposed to be a powerful summoner. I saw the good Gun-chan picture. I'm excited to see Gun-chan. When Square was good in the PS1. You're going in the wood chipper. Marks, Dan Lagaya. We watching yeah, I just wanted to check that one out because we're playing it. We'll have to watch the first one then at some point. Chrono Trigger DS, you have the choice to turn the PS1 animated cutscenes on or off. Again, that'd be a really cool feature. I don't know the schematics of it, the why nots, but it would have been cool to see in this one. You folks wouldn't be looking to book a passage on a ship, would ye? For just 32 gil, we'll see safely to Poft. Not yet, dude. The Empire hasn't attacked Palum or Poft, at least not yet. The ship heading out of our little port will take you straight to Poft. Okay. I want to get Chrono Trigger for the DS, though. What can I do for you? I would like to replay Chrono Trigger and get a different ending. And I should, because I have it physically, I should go back and beat, what is it, Secret of Mana? I should go back and do it. I should finish it. Now there's a fine lass. How's about you and me go have a drink? With you? Not a chance. That guy sucks. Boss Solomon, once you pass Posh, they'll say all the cities are under control of the Empire. Yeah? I wouldn't be here into Final Fantasy if it weren't for 9. 9 was your intro? 9 was the one for you? That guy's me back there. That guy back there who we haven't run into because you're heating up the lasagna. Or sorry, the spaghetti. My bad, my bad. Big difference. Pelham's a town of freedom. Want to settle down here with me, handsome? Oh. Peace on secretly Dio. We have a mage now. Temporarily. Come back later. Dang, you'll never have that parsed. New Game Plus ending or a fresh run? Probably fresh run. I mean, I maybe a New Game Plus. I still have my file on my on the fucking Steam. Whoa, what's up, Junie? How are ya? We're just equipping our fellows here, our flying fellows here with some good new armor. Welcome and thank you for the raid. How the heck was 14? What part of 14 are you at? I don't want to talk too much about it if you're not there. I don't know. But I love 14. I love Final Fantasy. We started 2 today. It's really good. The beginning of this game is really good. I know a lot of people don't like this game, but the beginning of this game is supremely strong. I think one of the better starts to a Final Fantasy game. But anyway, I'm Rascal. I love Final Fantasy. We will also be starting a fresh run of 14. It's been many yarns since I played 14, and I haven't played Dawn Trail. I don't have an exact timeline on that though. But thank you, and I hope your stream was good. What's up, Nemu? Thank you for coming in. And Gabriel, thank you. My intro to JRPGs was Wild Arms. My intro to Final Fantasy was 9. I do have Wild Arms, and I would like to play it at some point here. Negatron, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you today? I'll still be talking to beat myself. I'm Rascal. Here, let's do this. Those are some of the things I like. It's not all of the things I like, but it's many of the things I like. I'm big on the things that I like. I'm Rascal. I'm into JRPGs and the have-you-nots. I see a million movies. We see movies every single week. Yesterday, we saw Speed Racer and IMAX, and it was absolute peak, in my opinion. I hope you're doing well. Hope your stream is great. Coffee Cup with the Nervous, thank you for coming through. Negatron, of course, I hope you're doing so well. I got all this extra space over here that's kind of bothering me. But thanks. We started Final Fantasy 2. It's been a hot minute. This week, if you're interested, they reissued it in 4K and they put it in IMAX, and it looks really good. Really good. So thank you both for coming through with the raids. Everyone in this town is horny. I mean, it does look like it. And you said hidden tags. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? I think New Game Plus makes it easier to get the other endings. Okay. I'm not gonna go for like every ending, but I would like to get a different ending in Chrono Trigger. I love Final Fantasy 2. So yeah, I haven't gotten very far, but I'm having a great time with the beginning of this game. And now I'm gonna be spending all my money on stuff and things for my guys here. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Really enjoying it, if I'm being for real. I'm all caught up in 14. You're just doing treasure maps. Okay, so I haven't played Dawn Trail. I stopped shortly before Dawn Trail came out, not because I didn't like it, just because I got into other things and I haven't gone back. And I think it would be a disservice to the game and myself if I didn't re-experience it all from the beginning. So fresh character, fresh playthrough. Eventually, it will be a weekend thing here. But I also really want to play 11. And if 11 goes on sale before I finally start 14 again, then that might be the one, because I really want to play 11. Oh, food? You want me to send food to Texas? It is really good. It's really good so far. We just speedrun Link to the Past and Sekiro, then played some Tetris to wind it down. You know, I've never played Tetris. I don't think I've ever played Tetris. Oh, FanFest, you know, that probably takes priority, but I get it. I hope you have a great time at FanFest. That's really cool. You're the third person I'm aware of that is going to be at FanFest. I hope you have a great time. I hope you have a great time. Is Alina a butt munch? Huh? Is Alina bald? Huh? How do you feel about the gameplay and level progression? I don't mind it, but I know a lot of people hate it. I've only experienced what I've experienced in the Pixel remaster, so that might not be the one that a lot of people like complain about. So far though, I really like it. I think it is very, wait, I can dual wield? Oh no, it's left hand, okay. I think it's very casual. I like it. I like the options we have here. That's a two-hand weapon, right? It's not a two-hand weapon. I think it's great. I think this game is great. So far. So maybe it actually sucks. I just haven't hit the point yet. But it's doing a lot of things that I really like. I really like that I'm able to talk to people to the extent that I am, and learn like keywords and what have you not. I think it's a really neat system for a JRPG Final Fantasy game that I haven't seen in like a lot of these earlier Final Fantasies. I need to go back into that town. I like the master system rewarding you for sticking with a build. Yeah, and I really haven't gone too far in any direction yet, so I'm having a good time with it. I played Bejeweled for like a moment. What's up, KB? If you wanted to get into the Saga, then 2 would be a good place to start because of the progression system. I do want to play Saga. Listen, I can be fair with my talks and my things, but I love Square Enix games. So I'm more inclined to shill for them. Only played Pixel Remaster, thought it was fun. I understand there were bugs that were frustrating in OG. I think I've heard a lot of people say it was tedious, which I can't really speak to because I haven't played much of it. I want to look around before I just depart. Yeah, that's something else I said. The overworld music is phenomenal. It's so good. I said that already. This might be one of my favorite overworld themes. Oh, Violet, you need some more health. Do you ever feel honored when you find out that a Hollywood actor you like is a major fan of old school video games and they happen to love the ones you enjoy? This A-lister loves the same stuff I love, and you think you need to live your life according to their will. Nope, I do not care what famous people do. If they do good things that align with the things I like, I think that's awesome. But they're just people, you know? They're capable and do make mistakes. And sometimes they say things, I'm like, bro, literally your mouth, that thing that's talking right now, have it stop talking. No, Junie, I appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming through with the raid. I recognize that it's late. I appreciate you. Have a good evening / night. And then again, I hope you enjoy FanFest. Oh my God, glowies. That's ancient. That's ancient. What's up, Riddle? How are ya? $97 biz. That's okay. It's not 100. As long as you're not 100, you could come back from there. Wasn't Last Remnant an Xbox exclusive? I don't remember if it was an Xbox exclusive. I will say that when I got Last Remnant, because I was very excited about that game, I had it on Xbox 360. I know since then there has been the remaster release. That's actually, I think it's on sale on the PS Store at least. I would like to revisit that game because I never beat it. Probably gonna head to bed now. Good night. Have a good night, Dragon Sage. Thank you for the commentary and the conversation as always. Come through again with some more questions. I'd love to hear what you have to ask. We're too far away from where we're supposed to be. What was I watching on the DVR? Jail. I don't know. What was it? Just got here after a bathroom break. Yo, thanks for coming through with the raid. Hey, you absolutely didn't have to say hello after coming through with that raid, so I supremely appreciate that. How you going? How you going, Violet Ninja? I hope you had a good time in the previous stream you were in. Bingo. It was jail? Yo, shot in the dark. Shot in the dark. I feel like Xbox RPGs got passed by unless they were Microsoft. Lost Odyssey was another banger that was stuck on the 360. And unlike Last Remnant, it is still Xbox. It might. Lost Odyssey's on PC though as well now, isn't it? I just know you can't get it on a PlayStation. I need to play Lost Odyssey. Me as well. Me as well. Dude had a beard braided in a ponytail like Dumbledore, and he had to remove his rubber bands, and they yanked his beard hairs out in jail. That sucks. Gotta have a big beard to braid it. All right, let's take the guy's passage. Any new games? No information. So many RPGs, so little time. Real though. Real though. There's not enough time in general. I barely remember playing this game. I don't think I finished it. This game is really cool so far. Again, it might turn into a pile of stink, but the beginning of this game is really, really good. Board the ship in front of town and off you go. Okay. The ship that kind of looks like a booty. Oh, there it is. All right, let's check this out. We're in Poft now. It was Xenos RM with horrid translations. Well, we got the Pixel Remaster now. This is the port of Salamand. Is to the north, and to the east is Bofsk. Okay, so Salamand's north. Let's write this down. From Poft. From Poft. Salamand. North. Bafsk is east. If you drop one single slice of me booty, I'll have your booty. My booty is my booty. I do not want a ship. Bafsk is the city to our east is under the control of the Empire. They're building something terrible there. Oh yeah? Are you guys all gonna? Okay. Can I interest you folks in a ride on Sid's Pride and Joy, the only airship of its kind in all the world? No matter how far, we'll take you to your destination in the blink of an eye. No. We're here to ride the airship. If you got the cash, there's no place I can't take you. Sid! You want on the airship? You pay the guy behind me. What about the Mithro? Huh? He doesn't know anything about the other ones. Okay. So we could take the airship, but I'm not gonna do it yet. Do you like dial-up days? Just like the days of dial-up? I don't like dial-up internet. Who? Never heard of him. Is this gonna sell me new armor now that I just bought all that other stuff? Okay, cool. Never heard of him. You be looking for Sid. He's probably over in the pub. I review Gil will get you a ride on that airship of his. Do I want the airship though? I haven't beaten 5 and 7. Really? That's fascinating. You haven't beaten 7 in the very least. I love 5 and 7. Those are actually two of my favorite Final Fantasy titles, obviously. He did an epic review of classic Toonami. I've never heard of him. All right, they want me to go with Sid potentially, but I want to explore a bit before I just go off. I had a 386 with a 28.8 modem. Life was horrible. I just wasn't a fan of watching the little AOL guy run across my screen. I was also like young to the point that I didn't really have control over what I was doing. Infinite Undiscovery was the other Xbox RPG. I don't even know what that is. Let me look it up. Oh, I've seen this box art. Is this like, this is very like Star Ocean-y / Remnant looky. Is this usually regarded well? Is it usually like one of Square's lost gem games? I got stuck in some part in OG FF7, dropped the game for a bit, came back to it and couldn't remember what I was doing, so I'll have to restart the game. You should, because it's really good. You got 10 hours into it and your Xbox red ringed of death. You have to do the old towel trick. Wrap it around, wrap a towel around it. We're running. Don't hit me, thank you. I rarely hear about it. I have Infinite Undiscovery. I only put about an hour of gameplay. I have no opinion on it. Oh, I didn't mean to flee. It's fine. All right, Sid, we'll take your airship. Did you see the final 2 episodes of Smiling Friends? No, I think we talked about it. I did not like Smiling Friends first episode, and I never watched more than the first episode. Where to? Well, I'd like to go to Salaman, but I gotta go to Bafsk also. Let's go there because it's the cheapest. I don't even remember what it was specifically. I just know I did not like it. Hey, look at that. Free airship travel. I mean, it's not free. I had to pay for it. I didn't mean to run. Spiritual Secret Radiata Stories, but I'm probably wrong. It's another one. Oh, no one wants to talk to me here? Oh, they got soldiers. Don't. That guy looks like a big bad. What can I do for ya? Nothing. All I know of Radiata Stories is whatever I watched Alina play. Dang, was this a mistake? Should I have not come here? Add in 3 minutes, by the way. Oh, it's an airship within a cave. Hold on, let me look at my notes here. They wanted me to go to Polum, and then, I mean, I went to Bafsk, right? Maybe I should go to Solomon. Yes, KB. Do I go back to the bar and then just pray that I can travel back? Hi, baby. Why the fuck did they let that guy back on Twitch? He clearly broke the rules. Twitch be always letting people back. I need to buy the Stelly's bald. Okay. And I will also take the letter. This is day 2. I haven't done that. It'll actually be out tomorrow. What is that? You guys see this? Right here? There's like a shadow. What is this shadow? Is it a visual glitch? That's my golf course? Sasquatch. I'm not supposed to be here. You can tell when you're not supposed to be somewhere when they start giving me non-goblins. Maybe we go north? I kind of do. Maybe. And then there's been a medley of Sasquatch commercials. Okay, let's see if I can get an airship. think I talked to... Is there like a bar? All my PC crashed, and then I was all, it's on! Is it on? Are we back? And then you napped? Was it a good nap? Wait a minute, is no one gonna offer me an airship ride here? Am I just like stuck here now? You have a silver one. Dude, I just bought freaking the bronze one. Or copper, or whatever. I love pup. Pup. Have a nice night, KB. That is pretty lady. Hi, Olive. How are you, son? Now that your computer is not crashed and your nap has happened. Let's get a save, and then we'll talk to this guy, see if it's a mistake. What are you doing just standing around? Move! Oh, nobody cares. Okay. We can actually talk to people here. Granted, they don't have much in the way of saying. What's up, JV? I don't know where to go. It's a lot of goblins. For shall we? Yeah? You're like, I stink. You think I stink. He wants me to get clean. Might do an easy dinner. I don't know. It's because it'll be kind of late, and I know you've been warming up that pasta for a long time now. Warm water. That'll be nice. I don't know what we make. I mean, we could just do hot dog. I forgot we have those. Pizza. Could just have sandwich. Could make rice again or something. I don't know. Give her the good vibes. I just finally looked at the time it is in real life and also how long I've been streaming, and I'm like, ooh, it's late compared to how far into stream I normally would be, which is it's not a problem. I'm acknowledging it. Yeah, that's okay. I'm having a good time. With the weird leveling system is what all I know about it. So I actually really am enjoying the leveling system. Granted, I can acknowledge that you kind of want to find your class type and whatever, your weapons, and lock into them early on so you can get a better longevity run out of it. But so far, this game has been great, JV. The beginning especially is phenomenal. Have a nice night, Violet Ninja. Thank you again for coming through with the raid. So Salamander is over here somewhere. And the music's really good. We'll see later on, though. We'll see later on if it gets stinky. And they have made this game easier to my understanding in the Pixel Remaster. So that's another thing. Salamand. Snowy. How are you today, JV? What can I do for ya? I mean, I'm not gonna buy any of your stuff, dude. That shadow has to be a visual glitch. Yeah, because it's still there. I might reload. Let's see if it's still there. It's still there. I'd have to close out. What if I go to the main screen? That would have been so funny if it was still here on the title. Finish playing a TTRPG. What were we playing? All right, it's fixed. I thought maybe it was like an airship was following me or something, but then we went to town and it was still there. So I'm like, okay, that's not supposed to be there. Me golf a course. Golf a course. Are we finally at the bottom of the stairs from the pasta? Yeah, it was some visual glitch probably from the airship, I can only assume. Summit Falls is beyond the mountain range to the south of Salamand. Let me write that down. From Salamand. Summit Falls south. What's up, Nathan? Your favorite hot dog? That's where the Empire's been mining its mithril. Oh! The Empire's enslaved the men of Salamand and forced them to work in the cave at Summit Falls. Please, you have to help them. Okay, we have a heading. Thank you for getting your daily guy. I love Joseph, but I know that if I'm around, I would just get in his way. Dang. I'm glad you're doing good. I'm glad. You've been up to anything fun? Whoa, Sheenape, what the frick? Welcome in, Raiders. How was Trails Through Daybreak 2 today? Thank you so much for coming through. We're playing Final Fantasy 2, everybody's favorite Final Fantasy. That guy is bald? Question mark? You have business with me. I mean, yeah, dude. You're here for Princess Hilda. A little short on the tooth, aren't you? Your kids can't fool me. What do you mean? Mithril, I haven't found any yet. I do a few leads, but I don't plan on sharing what I do know with a bunch of perfect strangers. I'm gonna need you to do a little something to prove you are who you say you are. There's a bunch of people from Salamand who are being forced to work in the cave at Summit Falls. Rescue them, and we'll talk. All right. I love Cecil. What are you talking about? This is my man's Peastone. Peastone is our protagonist. Cecil? No, it's Peastone. Add some paprika chicken tendies. Were they good? Look at this ring. How goes it? So this game so far has been really fun. The beginning of this game is very strong, and I actually am enjoying the skills tree system of it. We'll see how I feel about it once we get further into the game, but as it stands right now, I think it's a treat. And the music's really good. I'm freaking out. Same. Should we buy some high potions? No, we can just save the money for some stuff. But Raiders, I'm Rascal. I play a lot of JRPGs, a lot of RPGs. Also Resident Evil. Very big on the lore. If you have any questions, heed my answers to them. Mino Chupico. Fabula Ultima is the TTRPG I played. Inspired. Really? Hold on, let me look it up. Also, that reminds me of that I have not spent 7 hours punching myself. We've actually established that I won't be punching myself in the face in the game. It reminds me of that tower game that Square is releasing for Final Fantasy VII. Let me look at this. Well, visually, the art for this game is very nice, I will say. How long does it take you to play that game? And is it just like a one thing, or does it have expansions? It looks like it might have like other expansions to it. Do it. We gotta go south here. Isn't this music just so good? No. Okay, let's see. Maybe we're strong enough to fight the soldier now. I mean, we do have my man Minwoo over here, who is a white mage. Let's see. Oh, with the Fabula Ultima game you played. I guess I was just a little curious. Oh, we beat him. I was just a little curious about it, like how it was. I haven't played any tabletop RPGs. Trails to Daybreak 2, I hit 51 hours today. I've been told I'm about halfway through. Well, that's really good mileage on that game. Trails games are relatively good in length though, like historically, right? The ones I've played have. I put a shite load of hours into Trails. And the potential for what you can do is big in Trails. All right, Sasquatch, let's see how powerful you are. Oh, you're not that strong. Stronger than the goblins, but not as strong as I was fearing. Or maybe I'm just that guy. Maybe I'm just that guy now. They said it was to the south. Maybe I went too far south? I don't do that. No, yeah, I feel that. Trying to balance the stream time versus the amount of time I want to actually spend in any one place. That's a real thing. Is this a bald friendly space? Carmen, this is a bald adjacent friendly space. How are you? Good morning. Removes wig. Ah. Bald Carmen is real. But no, I will not be punching myself in the face in this game to level myself up at all. This must be the cave. Yes, this is our first, I'm assuming, dungeon. We still haven't got Alina. I would like to get Alina today. I missed. This expansion's in the way. It was just adding a new class as I really last. No, I don't know if it actually has like a GM book to go through your story. It's a pretty flexible game where things can be just one-shots or a full story. Did you have a fun time with it? Did you have a fun time with it? You know what I'm thinking of now? This is the second time. It was brought up. I was thinking of getting the Last Remnant remaster and playing through that. I really enjoyed that when I was younger. I got wormies this afternoon. That stinks. That's some stink come from a butt. That's some butt stink. I don't like that. This reminds me of the healing spots in Trails at the starts of like every dungeon. Keystone, what's that sippy for? Oh no, we got a balloon. Okay, should we explode him? Is there any downside to hitting him? Nope. None. When I first played Cold Steel, I talked to everyone in every chapter. When I did it on stream, I only spoke to a handful of my favorite NPCs. The fact that I have favorite NPCs in an RPG really says a lot about this game's quality. Those games are just so long. I'd have to be like very grounded in my understanding that I would be like playing it for a long ass time. I'm glad you had a good time. Would you recommend it? What if you let the enemies punch you in the face instead? Oh yeah, so I just like, would I just defend? Just like let myself stand still, defend? Do I get more skill boost if I like am being attacked by a strong enemy versus a low level enemy? Let's test it out. This guy's pretty strong. Let's see what happens. Yo, why are you just attacking Min Woo? Is it because he's the strongest? I'm not gaining anything from this. There you go. No group save for me, so I'll just sit for 5 hours and look pretty, I guess. And get paid. All right, let's fight him for real. Road change infinitely, just go back and forth. Explode everyone. The server I'm on is a West March server where it's open and big to people that get invited. Also has an ARCs in the server, was also having your characters on server. So did you have to like buy any of the physical things, or did you just kind of like join? Is this a game that like is gonna hurt me by getting over leveled? Is it gonna be like a Final Fantasy VIII situation where it's like you're too strong now, so now everybody skills? sipping on the things I'm saying. That means I said something that is either true or something will happen to negate that, such as me asking where Alina is. I never heard anyone say that. I don't know for sure though. Bow, bow, bow. Maybe I was too over leveled. Yeah, Alina's over there. Right over there. I got the experienced warrior trophy. Oh no, Alina in the game. We named a character after Alina. Yeah, and we haven't gotten him yet. Sasquatch, you're in the cave as well? Brother, man. Fans save ported Infinity Blade. I don't even know what Infinity Blade is. Yeah, that leftover pasta has been heating up for a while. It's gonna be like real dried out by the time you were done. Really? For like all skills or just the ones you wanted to use? All skills, wow. Can I see chests on the map? Oh man, I can see chests on the map. All right, we should be utilizing that then. Poor Frampa's head. Poor Frampa's head. He did. I don't know. These pixel remasters are like so they're just a treat to play. They're so easy. You can kind of just zone out. No, we have our Mean Woo guy here. I haven't bought the means for a caster yet. I've just been going with what the game gave me initially. I just kind of assumed the guy we haven't gotten yet would eventually become my caster. I kind of anticipated us getting him a little earlier on, so I don't know how far out he is. And the last guy's actually Axe Wielder. I don't know if that like has any impact on like Fist or whatever. Mean Woo is a white mage. Even in 6, I had everyone learn all magic and as much Velt as I could stomach. I should probably invest in magic. Maybe we should dip and learn some spells. They're really fun, Carmen. They're really fun. I was given a book as a PDF from a friend. I think the server has it that way too. They have made their own classes and variants within it. Not sure if they're made by them or was from other people's homebrews, but they added to the server though. That's a really interesting thing that people do. The whole like playing those kind of like TTRPGs or D&D things on Discord. All right. Ooh, some green slimes. Oh no, is it magic only? Fuck, dude, we gotta run away. No, we gotta get out of here. Maybe we should go buy some magic. Yeah, I didn't even consider running into an enemy that it can suck if you get busy or it's not in your time zone. I would imagine. We should go get magic, because what if we run into dudes that are magic only? Then I'd be farked. Especially if it was like a boss. I don't think they'd give you a magic only boss, but I don't want to have that situation happen. So let's go learn some magic. Somebody will become a magic wielder. I have to get them a staff though. Why is that fat Spyro so fat? Big chungus ass looking Spyro over here. Unga bunga ass. Fat lard looking inflated ass. I'm an entertainer. You want me to sit here and just be like, today, Final Fantasy II. And then like I turned the camera off actually, because it's just all gameplay, no camera here. That's what you wanted. Turn the microphone off. We got nothing. Nothing going on. Give us your best narrator. I'm fighting the guys today. Turn the comments off. Oh, I actually forgot those were on screen. I should move those over here. Oh wait, wrong box. I moved the wrong box. Where's the chat? Oh, hi. I think I wanted to put you guys over here. What do we think about that? Should I put a little inlay in the background so we can always see you? Is it? I think it's this. Is this? Oh wait, no, there's two chats. Oh god. Oh, it's this one. This is what I was doing. Ah, look at this. There, now you're forever immortalized in the background. What do you think about this? Make chat full screen? Don't tell me what to do. Alright, we're playing the game now. Okay, so we gotta get out of here. Now I can see me. Yeah, wave to the screen, everybody. Make sure you're saying only good things, because if you say anything bad, it reflects poorly on me. Did you just say fart? There's too much Final Fantasy in the background. Oh, okay, my bad, my bad. Okay, there you go. This is the game now. This is the stream. This guy farts. Wow. This is what you guys wanted, right? Should I just turn myself off? This is for you. You guys are the real stream. You guys are the real MVPs of this whole thing. It was very insightful. It was very insightful. What are we thinking? This is a POG Final Fantasy II stream. This is what people would want. This is what the people want. This is the way the developer intended it to be played. Hold up, we're messing with it. What do you think about this? What do you think about putting you guys in the lower left-hand corner? Or did you prefer being underneath me? What do you think? What do you think? I love me there? You like over there with the background? Is the background okay? Yeah? Does it need to be a little bit bigger? I can't tell. It's really small right now. Thank you for humoring me. I think I need to make it a little bit bigger. I got it. Like right there. Yeah. If you put this in the bottom right, we're closer to you. Yeah, but there's like a blank space in the combat screen right there, so it just kind of makes sense. Whereas there's text over that spot of the. See? So now you're not. Now you're just there. I mean, I guess you can see this part. Now we can't poke you. I don't want to smell you. You guys smell like shit. It was wafted up into my nose, tickling all of my nose hairs. You gotta move it more over to the right. You think so? You're not wrong. Wow. Oh, does it need to be stretched more? Oh, the background. Thank you. I'm like the chat box itself, eh? That's probably good. I mean, it's a little bit more than I would have initially done it, but it's fine. I could make it bolder, but I think it's fine. What if you moved Final Fantasy to the right? So we played the game, but the game was like this? What do you guys think of this? How does this make you feel? I just want to see that bird. Oh, we killed him. Perfect. What do you want me to do? Say Wallace? Yes. And Gromit. No notes? Well, if we hate being on the left, I can move you back to the right. Might get attacked by your party now, like, I won't even know what happens. It stinks because I'm not here. I agree. I actually agree. Where me? I don't know, but I have to go by magic. I gotta kill 5 Sasquatch. Sasquatch? Wait, make it transparent? Make the game transparent? Is that what we're saying? Oh, which one is that? It's one of these. Is it this one? Okay, hold up. Let's make it like... It's still there, it's just less. I'm trans. Parent. We can just put fat Spyro on the track. What do you guys think about this? How do you feel about this? This is me watching Speed Racer? No, Speed Racer was amazing! Better red, green, dating. I don't want to do anything that takes more than 5 seconds. Flashbang, that was quite bright though, eh? I'm gonna stop making that joke. Dark and evil. Perfect. The perfect Final Fantasy II experience. Only real Ochus. You're only allowed here if you're a real Ochu. Based Ochu. It's true. Telling you right now, gamers, I'm gonna be tired as frick tomorrow. I took a long-ish nap today after work, but I haven't really been sleeping much, so I don't know if it makes up for it, you know? You feel me? Can you put some Subway Surfers? What do you mean? Do you want some... What? I can't focus? Do I need to like split the screen so like half of it is like Minecraft or something? They'd be shaking everyone's ham. It's true. So wait. This is just a mace. It's not a... Do I have one? Just checking. I don't. Can I use magic with the mace? Also, wait. What does he have? He has an axe. So we should give him a battle axe at least. And what does he have? He has a broadsword. So we should be buying this. Hello? And then this is better. Oh my god. I need Minecraft, Parkour, Subway Surfers, and Family Guy. I need words on stream, also in a box on screen. I gotta have crowd control constantly on stream. Can you mute yourself? You're too loud. Okay. Oh, sorry, I just got back from saying a whole bunch of slurs. It's good now. It's fine now. I can join you guys once again. The mace is just a mace. It's not a magic using item, is it? A whole ass gamer moment. You had to be there. The raid is ready. 1/4 Minecraft, 1/4 Subway Surfer, 1/4 Final Fantasy II, 1/4 a Netflix show, and I'm on my phone. I can't actually watch the show if I'm not on my phone. We gotta get Guys Grocery Games on the stream. I should have said this earlier, but I've not played this game. Can you play something else? I don't want to be spoiled. Oh, okay, sure. What would I play? What would make it a better stream for you? Where's the YouTube apology? I gotta put my suit on like I'm in a Witch Watch. I'm sorry I was doing this fat ass Spyro bitch too strongly. I was though. Is there no black magic here? Gamers, I walked all this way to get black magic, and I don't think there is any black magic. I think there's just white magic. So I think we should go back to the other town. I should play Trail in the Sky the 3rd instead. Oh, of course. That would make it a better stream. Now we're cooking with oil. What's that? Hold up, stay tuned for my YouTube apology. Me when I see you just stares. You asked what else I should play? Okay, we'll just put Trails on instead. Can I buy a staff here? I know there's all this snow everywhere. I can hardly see the black magic. I gotta finish Sky 3rd. I started it. You guys stop like hitting me so I can hit you, please? It's kind of unfair, actually. Who's that booty? All right. Do you have magic? White magic? Am I gonna, is this where I'm gonna learn that I actually can't buy black magic at this point in the game? Am I a buffoon? You guys really let me run around the whole game trying to buy black magic when I can't even access it yet? Starting with Sky 3rd? Wow. Wow. Listen, that game betrayed me. That game betrayed me because it had so much freaking dialogue. It was like a 50-minute dialogue scene with nothing happening. I was like, I was trying to end stream. I was like, I got no time for this right now. I mean, maybe I can go to the first town and get it. Let's see. What if it's in the white magic shop? There's no way they would betray me like that. He's to buy a ukulele first. No, this is just white magic. This just stands still and let you get them. It's rude when they attack. That's what I'm saying. Something was happening, but it was like not gameplay related. They were like, congratulations on this dungeon you're in. Here's this big ass fucking door you gotta stand in for like an hour. And the inclusion of Tita was so random. It was like, even in the gameplay, it was like, how did you get here? I don't know. I just got teleported here. And I'm like, huh? Huh? I'm gonna go back to the starting town. I did not like it though. I'm just being combative because you're attacking me. I'm swinging back. I'm swinging back. What was the first place? What was the first place we started? Was it Bafsk? No, Bafsk is across the way. God forbid you aren't just ham-fisted the information right up front. Listen, it was very random. It felt very random. It felt very like the things I dislike about Final Fantasy 13 too. I won't get fined. Thank you for not getting fined. Who killed him? Why don't the detectives know yet? Nah, I know everything in the detective stuff. I am that guy. I'm him. I'm always figuring it out. My real qualm was that, not that Tita randomly showed up. It was that the game, like, didn't prepare me for a 50-minute cutscene, and it just came at, like, a personal, unrelated to the game, poor moment. where I was like, oh my gosh, I'm trying to like stop stream. Not the game's fault. White magic. No, I can't get black magic, dude. Yeah, it was a feature they had never done yet, which is fine. You don't have to like follow the exact same pathing of every single thing that came before it. I don't expect it to. I like that it does new things. Like I said, it's just, it was a very poor moment for me personally. All right, there's no black magic. Well, we ran all this way looking for black magic. It was a waste of time. Wait, you can buy it at the White Mage. This betrays everything I know about Final Fantasy up to this point. Why would you betray me? Why is it even white on the... All right, let's see if we can buy staff. Yeah, I immediately after beating one. All right, I gotta buy this staff. Hold up. I know, it's just a magic shop now. I should have talked to the guy who was telling me about magic. All right, who wants to be the mage? Who should be the mage? Violet has the least health. I think it would make a lot of sense to make you the mage since you're already in the back line. Magic. It's true. It's a canon moment for every trail streamer. I gotta wrap up soon. I'll just do this next cutscene real quick. Insert 60-minute cutscene with all the lore drops. Thank you, Papa Falcom. No, 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 Falcom. in the Trails third remake, shorten that sequence, or at least like keep the same amount of information over several doors as opposed to one giant door. I am Gen Z. It's true. It's true. Pick me. I want to be the mage. You're not even in my party. I love magic. Congratulations. Use the magic user. And that means I can also put a shield on you now. I'm on this game. When will I Final Fantasy? Unfortunately, I was like, all right, whoever's here right now, right here, you can be in the game. Give us more voice acted stuff. More voice acted. Let's buy all of these. Hold up. Now, how do I... Cannot use magic. What the frick? Wait, do I have to learn it first? Hold up. Is there a learn option? Teaches the fire spell. Do I just like... Wait, anybody can learn magic? Wait a minute. I don't need to have the staff to use magic, or am I tripping? Let's test that out. Let's just like buy magic. Let's just buy a fire. And then I'll teach it to somebody. Oh, that's Peace Stone. Let's see. Let's see if you can use this spell, Peace Stone. The remakes are technically longer than the OGs because of the voice acting. That's okay. I'm excited to play the remake. All right, let's see if I'm a triple-double fool. You don't even need a staff anymore? Listen, gamers, I may not be the smartest guy in the room. I may be an idiot. Well, back to the bow. Let's go buy that stuff. He may be kind of dumb. It is possible. That means I gotta revisit all those places and buy the magic. When I read Ochu, give me balance. Affectionate, thank you. I mean, I don't need everything. Not everybody needs everything, right? I at least want everyone to have cure, but then cure would also be relative to how much I got going on, right? And like, not everybody can do that. Freaking. You go, P-Stone. It's almost FanFest. I'll be very annoying about it. No, I hope you have a great time. That's very exciting. That's supremely exciting. I just feel like a buffoon here in my own game because I didn't realize I could farkin' anybody can learn magic, and therefore I didn't even attempt to learn magic. Yeah, I imagine that's how cure is. That's how the whole skill system in this game works. Okay, I'm learning, and I'm complaining about Trail's third. Two things at once can happen. Yeah, share the photos. Peace. What do you guys got? Have a nice Junopay. Thanks for the raid. I do appreciate it. Longer weekend. Monday is King's Day. Many things are closed. Celebrating your king's birthday. I don't give a fart, but I like the extra day off. I do also like days off. Dang, I need all this stuff. Dang. Oh no, who do I give them to? All right, let's give them to fucking. Does anybody have what are their stats for magic? Do we have like a base into like 10, 15? All right, let's go into Violet. Violet is becoming the give them things person. Thank you for the lurk. It's been 8 years. It's a little Tokyo for that specific curry. Where's that guy I talked to? Gamers, where's that guy? Is he in the... Is this kid? I'm the HM. Yes. Yes. All right, we're now playing the game for real. Thank you for Ochu. The Lanoon of the game. I'm so just like, I don't even know. JV even said it. I also use my own photo to reverse engineer where I got it from and find the exact same shop. You could. You very well could do that. All right, we're going north. Are you down? I'm not ignoring the pasta. It's true. Oh my god, I'm a buffoon. I literally read this message and then I didn't read it out loud. It was the message that said, did you see Noctis is going to be that one guy in Trails 2? I did not. I did, however, just slam my controller onto the desk. I read that message in my head and then I didn't say it out loud. I don't know why I did that. Probably because I'm a buffoon. That's why I was getting stabbed. It's true. I was a buffoon. I got the clown nose on and everything. Oh, these are good. Okay, I want teleport, and I want life. I'm a fool who doesn't read all of chat. I'm trying my best. And stinking some eggs from a butt. Have a nice night, Violet. Thank you for hanging out. You know what? If I haven't killed them all, I'll use some magic. I may have just killed them all, though. Haha! Don't even have a couch. I don't know where I went. Good eeps, Kool-Aid, huh? Wow, I was about to use magic on that guy. Yeah, use all the fire and stuff. I'm actually curious about that Noctis Trails thing. I don't even know what that means. It's a Kool-Aid. Did the magic level up? It did not. Our MP has gone up. So that's what we get. We get MP. Okay. So I need to fight some more guys with MP. Okay. I need to learn to boost my stuff. Okay. Okay. Perfect. A good gaggle of dudes to blast with my stuff. Oh, this means I need to go buy like ether and what have you not. I should probably be leveling these up closer to a base. Where I can actually like restore my MP. The fights are going to take a little longer, but it's all for the sake of learning skills and boosting my stuff, my MP specifically, which I have neglected. Hey! Now, what's my MP at actively? Okay, it's pretty low, but it doesn't cost that much to use these ones. Seemingly. Oh, that's a lot of guys. I don't think I'm gonna have enough stuff for all that. Alright, let's see what we can do. God, it does take a long time though. Cool. Hey, there they are. They leveled up. That was what I was looking for. That is exactly what I was looking for. But the poison has persisted. This is the first time poison has ever persisted for me past a fight. Wonder why that is. Was it like a special kind of poison? All right. Oh, no. I have to use the antidote specifically. Okay.
I will buy another one. So I don't have like Poisona or Asuna or any of that fun stuff. Do you have the antidote? Oh, I don't have any money. All right, we gotta stop leveling up our magic just kind of willy-nilly. I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. All right, good on the MP. Does that give us more MP? It doesn't. We retain the MP we had before the level. That's okay. I mean, it makes sense. It's just a little unfortunate. And now they cost 2. Okay, so they cost the amount based off of their leveling. I'd have to use Cure far more often in battle. Okay, we got some good stuffs there. Let's go back to that cave before we do anything. This isn't gonna be a full 4-hour stream for me, by the way, because I started late, but that's fine. But also confusing. I don't know. I feel like these games have a depth to them if you like want to, but you can absolutely kind of just like run into the fight and just mash whatever the button you want to mash is and not really think about it, which is great. I like that there's a lot of versatility in the options there. It's not that complicated. Once you play one, you'll kind of figure it out. And then there's certain things like there were things in this game that are different from the first game that I didn't know, but I mean within less than 3 hours I figured it out. And, you know, you could say like, oh, that's still almost 3 hours, but like in the grand scheme of however many hours it's going to take me to beat this game, this is relatively the beginning, and I've kind of been running around just like fighting. Yeah, it's very charming. You can cheat and punch. Yeah, you could also cast things on yourself or like hit yourself to get those kind of boosts. I just have not been doing that. I thought I'd have an ether for that. Does that crystal like give me anything, or am I just tripping? Yeah, you could punch yourself and then you'd get the same skills as if you were experience as if you were fighting the guy. Does this like, what does this do? Does it do nothing? Is it just kind of like here? It is just here. Okay. I'm just gonna fight these guys. Let me cast on myself and clown nose. It's true. It'd be a way. You'd just be hurting yourself. Ba, 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 da, ba. I gotta go south here. What do you think of the game? It's fun. It's fun. It's now the things that I was not aware of, I'm a little more aware of, and it has made it better. At least that's what I've heard people do at the beginning, just like fighting yourself kind of to get a certain amount of levels. I can see that. I guess one of my issues is I've been treating it too much as just like a standard Final Fantasy as opposed to like really abiding by this specific game's system. Which is obviously like I'm progressing the game, but there's more to it than just that. What do you think of Final Fantasy 3 versus 1 to 2 of the classic characters? I think these earlier Final Fantasies kind of struggle with having like standout characters. I will say so far 2 actually has like named characters. I didn't really feel that from 1, and I don't really remember very well of 3. Yeah, it probably is better utilized early on in the game when you have such a small pool of health to go off of, whereas now I'm like, I have guys that are approaching upon 300. I should probably do that though, just to have it for somebody. Like this. Cure 7. Oh my god. Yeah, he's not a forever character. I mean, 25 is not that bad. Oh, I'm hitting square still. Oops. All right, now it's actually a fight. Oof. Oof. Cool. Yeah, see, that didn't do anything for my cure, but I only used it like 2 times. So I actually went in the correct room the first time, huh? Interesting. It was a fluke. All right, now we can actually fight fellows here. We have magic. Offensive magic. Granted, we don't have a lot of MP. So we should probably hold on to that. And they're not giving me a lot of gil. You can get pretty overpowered. Yeah, it seems like if you really spend a little bit of time just leveling something up, because it doesn't matter like what you're fighting, you just have to do certain things. Yes. What are the strongest days of the week? Saturday and Sunday. The rest are weekdays. Wow. That's an Ochu Bald comment. That stinks. It does. Okay, we're getting our gil. Nothing down there. I just got Frasered. I did when I was playing Rebirth. They Frasered me. I didn't realize. What do you call a boy who stopped digging holes? Douglas. Ha! Get it? Because he dug less. Ha ha ha. Oh no! Oh, it's wrong. I gotta preempt it. It's fine. Very expensive, Douglas. Douglas is out here not digging holes. Okay. I was like, hey, you gonna do something? Douglas was, that's true. Oh, we got our guys. Help us, please. Please help us. Huh. Peastone, it's you. Am I ever glad you're here? This is Joseph's daughter, Nellie. I think that Dastardly Bargain's been holding her hostage to threaten Joseph. Princess Hilda told you to bring her back some mithril, right? Well, that's normally where I step in. I figured out that this is where the Mithro was coming from easy enough, so I thought I'd get the jump on you guys and nab the Mithro before you could get here. Only I messed up and got caught. Me of all people. Well, I know when I'm in over my head. So long, but don't worry. I'll take everyone here with me. Thanks for saving us. I owe you one. Is that all we had to do? Just like run in here and they'd be fine? Do I leave now or do I continue down this treacherous dark road? There's a chest up here. Oh, I could have learned fire in that way. I still can. I still can. All right, so we saved the guys. Now we're just kind of descending into the falls a little bit more. There's nothing to the right, so we gotta go up. Oh no, it's literally right here. They tried to get me. I'm gonna go through this door, see what's happening there. 112. Wow. Manifesting Ochu. It's nobody! Chu. Alright, let's see. Maybe. Okay, I have to go on that far right side. That's what it is. I think I'm gonna get down there, and then we might call it there. We'll pick it up next to him. Oops. There are also, if you wanted to play these games with like even less of a hassle, there's options where you can turn off all the encounters, or you can boost your experience gain and your money gain rate, a multiplier option in the Pixel remasters, just to make it a little easier / faster, if that's like a concern for you. I'm not using them, but I mean, there's no real problem with doing it. You just would be doing the same things in less time, right? Beautiful. Dang. Maybe I should put Minwoo on the back line. Yeah. And the Pixel Remaster goes on sale somewhat frequently. Oh shoot, let's try to take these guys out. Excellent. I know on eBay even, I saw them going for less at the moment, which is cool. I'm not gonna buy it again right now, but... Alright, we got a few ways we could go. I'm gonna give it a save. And then I'm gonna wrap up. So thanks for hanging out. I see it on sale often, but I'm like, Brad, I want a physical. No, I totally feel that. I got this a long time ago. If I could go back, I would get it physically. I don't think they released it physically at the same time. Or I don't really remember why I did what I did, but we got it digitally. So I'm gonna get the raid started. Thank you, JV. Thank you, Viz. Thank you, everybody. I'm gonna pop all of my commands real quick that I can remember. I'm trying to beat the ad. Here we go. So those are my things. Follow me there if you feel inclined to. Thank you, Carmen. I hope you have a great day. We will be back on Thursday. We are going to go say hi to... I never get to raid Chad. Chad's playing Final Fantasy IV. Thank you, everyone, for the raids. Thank you, Jesse, Junie, Negatron, Q, Shinope. Thank you all so much for coming through. I appreciate you. Like I said, we'll be back on Thursday. Chad's playing Final Fantasy IV. It's the original Final Fantasy IV. It looks like he's on a BRB screen, but that's not a problem. Just say, what's up, say hi. And then we got these guys. Have a great night. Thanks for streaming, Rascal Ochu. Thank you, Lime. I appreciate you. I'm going to get off here. I'm going to get this shower for us. This nice warm shower. And then we'll eat something light, probably, and call it there. So again, thank you, everybody. This is a fun game so far. I had a fun time playing. I had a fun guy messing up the screen for all of you Neanderthals out there that wanted the chat to be the entirety of the screen. While I'm here, let me adjust this song. It's a little bit too big for me. I think it's supposed to be like... How did I get so big? It's not normally this big. Dairy rate, okay, cool. It's supposed to be like... Dang, I made it really big, eh? Here, I'll have to fix that. Anyway, parade's about to go out. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Hope you have a great evening, and I'll see you around. Or a great day.